Greetings and salutations, fellow Russia simps, and welcome to A Broken Arrow. A game that has so much promise. It really does. If only it would function. And now it does actually look as if it might just be working. At the very least, I've been playing it off and on for the last few days here and there, and it does seem to be actually functioning now. There's still a bit of an issue where occasionally the game crashes before the end game screen and so on, but, you know, significantly more stable than day one. Significantly more stable than day one. Oh boy. So that is that. And you know what? I think they've taken a lot of the game in the correct direction since the earlier beta. I like the flow of it now, even though there's probably still a little bit of Russia simping going on here. It's just a little old bit. Just a little old bit. Just a little old bit. A little bit. Let's have a quick look at deck first, I suppose. A Russian coastal. The new Russian coastal is really quite solid. With recon being done by the Spetsnaz and the PDSS. These guys I really like. They're a tiny squad and they get their ass squashed real quick if they get into combat with other infantry, but you'd be surprised how effective they are against light vehicles and even dudes in forests. They do sacrifice a decent bit of spotting, however, compared to things like the Spetsnazes, but still, oddly worthwhile. Especially in a deck that honestly doesn't have that many good scouts. I mean, the Morskaya Razdveka, whatever they are, just not as good. Not as good. You get a nice little pseudo-radar spotting vehicle as well. It's the T-90 Rashvedjik, which I have never actually used. The Cherny Bereti, some other such Russian name. Very good light infantry. Well, light heavy, actually, if anything, by this standard. Or elite, I guess, because they're technically not the heavy infantry. The Gvardi Motostrelsky, they're also decent. They do kind of get their asses kicked by a lot of American infantry, but they do well enough. 40mm grenade launcher, the Kunkers M, which I'm disliking more and more, if I'm to be honest. I'm starting to dislike the ATGMs in general. They ain't got the ammo to deal with the armor that they're going to run into. Kind of the same problem with the Stingers as well, though you kind of got to bring them because there's a lot of helicopters bumbling about these days. T-14 Armata. A lot of people favor the T-90 over the Armata just because it is ludicrously expensive, but I find that the T-14 basically kills anything and everything you put up against it, and the only way I lose it ever is pretty much if, like, 3 helicopters rock up and start dealing with it. Otherwise, I barely lose these things. The BMPT Terminator, a very cute little vehicle that is surprisingly worthwhile. I'm tempted to put the ERA on it, but honestly, it's side armor benefits, so who the hell even gives a shit? Got the ATGMs to deal with relatively heavy armored vehicles, 950mm of heat penetration, and the double 30mm to kill light vehicles, and a pair of 30mm grenade launchers for infantry. Neat little vehicle, probably underpriced for what it does, honestly. T-90M Arena is practically my medium tank at this point. A little ATGM launcher, which I'd never ever use. The Iskander, probably the single most overpowered unit currently in the beta. Vitias for longer range AA. This is the weakness of the current coastal deck. They just got no way to transport supplies. The Tor, excellent against helicopters, and the Bruiser to protect the Vitias. Also, dick all helicopters, like 1 Ka-52 for anti-tank and nothing for anti-infantry, which kinda sucks. I'm tempted to try and put in some kind of, maybe an SU with some kind of laser-guided bomb, maybe, if I even have it here for anti-infantry, but meh. The deck's been working out fairly well so far, so we'll roll with it. Lumi, hello. Is the game real, Arch? We don't know yet. We haven't got into a game yet. We will see. We will see. Where are the drones? The only drones currently worthwhile, honestly, is the American Grey Eagle. The American Grey Eagle drone is very, very solid because it has a insane spotting distance. And it costs 100 points, which is absurdly underpriced, in my opinion. Absurdly underpriced. See, the American Recon, oh yeah, the Global Hawk, yeah, that one, the Grey Hawk. Or is it the Grey Eagle? No, it's the Globe Hawk. Ridiculously good spotting for 100 points. Like, that thing is OP as hell. Right, in the beginning phases, we then vote for a map, which apparently everyone wants to play Ruda, so let's play Ruda, I guess.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Oh, stretchies. Gabriel Patrascu. Arch, when your tabletop with Sargon will start? Currently, it's looking like we're going to be doing a release of sorts next year. Whether that will be the entire thing is unclear, because we're probably going to do a Kickstarter round to raise fund for infrastructure, and then we'll go for a release from there. Broken Ario. Broken Uwu? Broken Uwu. And then you get a map painting thing, which is kind of neat, honestly. I like the map painting thing. I'd prefer probably going down here, honestly. I'm gonna mark myself up there. I like this. This is definitely an improvement over the previous map painting thing, where they added the ability to actually draw on the map, which was cute, but everyone just used it to draw dicks because, well, duh. What else would anybody draw, honestly? Just penises. Just loads and loads and loads of big old bulgy penises. Also, the game has been having a little bit of a cheating problem recently. A lot of people have been complaining that people have had infinite resources and such on stuff. I haven't seen it myself yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. Right. Okie dokie then. We'll try for a quick heli push in there. A Terminator. And something lightish. Yeah, bringing those guys in anyway. Eartha was disconnected. There has been some connectivity issues, though I'm unsure if they're actually connectivity issues, or if people just, you know, do the usual. They look at the map, look at the ELO of everybody involved, and go like, I feel like I might lose this one. And then they quit out. I wouldn't be shocked or surprised if that was happening quite a bit. Right, that's a lot of air we got going on there. You get that eagle? Nice. Right, I'd prefer to maybe GTFO, so we're gonna kick in the afterburners. And see if there's some way to get the fuck out of there. And also, we shouldn't forget about actually unloading our dudes. The MiG is gonna make it. Nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, we've got Venoms and all kinds of stuff. So we've got at least 2 players probably up here. Oh. Okay. I got one of them. I'd love to get those in there. I keep bringing up that button. I shouldn't be bringing up that button. Now, this is the big benefit of the PDS dudes, because their ability to all have grenade launchers, they really, really rock the early, like, light infantry engagements. Now, I'm kind of worried that I'm about to get bombed here, so... we're gonna try and move some of this out. Oh, no, you're supposed to be returning. Right, we're gonna want some more stuff sooner rather than later. We're gonna have a little Barbares there. And we're definitely gonna need some AA, like yesterday. Well, let's get in there. Okay, a decent start, very decent start, honestly. They didn't bring as much stuff as I was perhaps afraid of. I do have some support. He's bringing in stuff, although a little bit slowly. Oh, hello there. I called you in on foot, didn't I? That is a mistake. Let's get you a transport vehicle ASAP. Alright, there you go. Get into the transport. Oh, you're too large of a squad, aren't you? Well, fucking me. Wait, hold on. You, don't evacuate yet. Don't evacuate yet. One of the things I really enjoy about this game, by the way, is the ability to call in transport and then load them up with whatever. You don't need to have a dedicated transport. You can call in the transport and go like, okay, you're going to carry these dudes, and you're going to carry these dudes, so that you can actually bring along multiple things. You want to bring along recon with a ATGM launchers and some javelins or whatever, light infantry, or even have like your heavy infantry along with a 50 cal and stuff. You can do all of that, which is really, 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 really sweet. Right, I'm gonna pop over there first to try and cap that, and then we're gonna push some infantry into B. I'm kind of expecting there to be shit heading in my general direction in the not too distant future, so getting out a T-14 would be swell. My ally does actually bring T-80Us along with them, so I'm not, you know, starving for armor, really, at the moment. But it would be nice to have. In the meantime, my little pseudo-scouty dudes, get in there now. Right, I really want to get either a Vitias or the Iskander. Vitias or Iskander. What am I going to focus on? We're going to bring the Iskander. Let's get a nice and early game advantage here with artillery. Am I playing alone? Yes, I am playing by myself today. I'm playing all by my lonesome. Tragic though it may be. And you can retire any unit at any point, so if you no longer have a use for a helicopter, you can just tell the helicopter to go back home, and that's it. You also don't have FOBs on the map, but you have infinite supply in the rear line, so you can bring up as much supply as you need whenever you want. You just need to actually bring a supply vehicle on the map to do it for you. Alright, let's get that tool system pushing up, and the Berusa as well. Mildly surprised, actually, I haven't taken any fire yet. Part of me is almost a little worried about that. Okay, Barbaris, unload your Motostrelski. Prepare yourself to provide fire support. My biggest fear right now is getting rolled by a helicopter, because I don't really have much of anything in terms of AA, honestly. So let's get Vitias on the board. And so far, so none of it. It might be that my allies' bombing run earlier on just fucking killed everything, which would be pretty sweet. Okay, let's deploy the snipers over there. Yeah, there ain't nothing here. Interesting. Alright, well, nothing better than that, I suppose. Alright, I'm really gonna need some more Beryusas over here. Huh. Okay, okay. Where are the bad boys? Where are the bad lads? Okay, there we go. Here's something. We've got enemy infantry. Right, Iskandar. Let's get a missile on the way. Actually, hold on. You don't need a... They don't need your help at the moment. Let's get those over there instead. Right, M1 Seps. Okay, so we do have... We do have, indeed, we've got shit here. Okay, well, I'm bombing that, obviously. Okay, let's get the Terminator over there, then. Beryushas and the Barbarises. There goes the cruise missile, and that's gonna blow up their supply dump. Kablooey! Alright, Fests, trophies. Alright, they got some heavy armor over there. My poor little Terminator's probably not going to be enough to deal with that by itself. We've got Spetsnaz. Barjuk. We've got some ATGMs. Okay. Yes, yes, just sit there, sit there. That would be, in fact, perfect if you would just sit still right there. Gabriel Anteo, War Tales, when a new DLC is coming out. I might even wait for that, then. Okay, they did move. Bastards.
Heresy's the question.
It will be eventually. As for when exactly eventually is, well, that might depend. Alright, now, let's get that T-14 up. We're gonna need supplies soon as well. Send up another nice little cruise missile. When did I call you in? Okay. We'll put you on return fire, methinks. Alright, I gotta wait for my heavies to get up here. In the meantime, let's get a helicopter to deliver us some supplies. Where's the second Bereusa? Didn't I, There you are, little Bereusa. Good boy. Right. Move you up there, activate your radar, and activate your radar. So, radar will allow you to be targeted by SEED. SEED is suppression of enemy air defenses. SEED does nothing to units that do not have their radar active, which I'm not sure if I love. Like, I get it. It's a balancing decision, basically. And I don't think necessarily it's a bad balancing decision either, because it does mean that SEED isn't, like, super duper uber powerful. And it means that there is a counter to SEED, basically. But I also feel like it might make AA a little bit too good. So, not sure. March aimed. I want an RTS with 3 resources: supplies, munitions, and pull. Didn't get anything there, huh? Okay, they're bringing in a lot of heavy armor over here. Yeah, they're bringing in a lot of heavy armor. That is worrying me, especially as I'm feeling like I'm pretty much solo over here. Mechanized rifles. Alright, let's get you back. Get all of you resupplied. Alright. Let's try and get over that. Depots will distribute units. Units will exhaust supplies over time. Vehicles and aircraft use pull. Shooting expends munitions. 2 M1A2s. Okay, so they're bringing in the heavies. The big heavy boys. Okay. Kind of want to bring in a heli, but they've got mech riflemen with loads of stingers, so I don't really feel like that's going to be a great idea here. If anything, I should probably save for another armata. Oh, you're doing Iskandar? You are slowly but surely tearing away my supplies. Good boy. Get big and fat there. Big and fat. He's being very careful. See, this is one of the things that I really do love about these games, is the fact that you never know where anything is, of course. So, whenever you're fighting, you might think that you're doing really well. You might think that you're doing super well. Or you might think that you're doing poorly. And you never actually know if you're correct. Like this guy, for example, he's got a massive armor superiority on me now. Well, massive, 2-to-1 superiority, basically. So he could push me real hard, but he doesn't know that, and so he's being very careful. He's skirting around, expecting there to be like a mass of tanks or something ready to roll him. Oh, 3 set, fuck me, okay. That's just unfortunate. Okay, go on, little conkers. Let's get you to just harass them a little bit, get them to pop their smoke. I do have a cruise missile. Let's get that on the way. If I get very, very lucky, and he stays where he is. Okay, I don't get that lucky, no. Let's get you out of there. Right, ATGMs. Do your shit, boys. This is a pretty decent ambush. We've got loads of ATGMs coming in at them here from all sides. He smokes to get away. That does also mean that he's going to be retreating into my stuff here, though. Alright, so my light vehicles here are going to take most of the beating. That's fine. I am more than happy to sacrifice my little dumbass vehicles. They're going to stun the living shit out of his big heavies. Alright, smoke that armada. Oh, targeting hit. Okay, let's get that out of there. Oh. Aha! Oh, that was expensive. Oh boy, that was expensive. Oh boy, that was very expensive. That was very, 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 very expensive. That was very, 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 very expensive. Oh, that was very expensive. Right, brilliant. I could not have asked for better, honestly. That was great. Okay, I'm gonna need more supplies, like yesterday. So let's get that in on the way. Alright, let's bring in another one of these. Another one of these. Can't forever. Patriots for the butter lord. Feet for the feet fish. Pair of anguish for the Canadian. Oh boy. You want to put a pair of anguish up Dev's bahum?
Fire is the answer.
Damn. That's pretty terrifying. Can't lie, that's pretty bad. Poor Dev. Alright, you got... Actually, I'm gonna keep you over here, because I feel like... Another trophy. I think I'm up against two guys here, I think. Because, boy, it's a lot of heavy armor over here, but... I can't quite tell. Okay. So he probably doesn't know that I can see him. Okay, he's got a pair of super cobras. Alright, let's bring up that Tor system. I might need it. Come on, go Sploochy! Okay, not quite Sploochy, but close enough for general issue government work. Oh boy, I'm out of ammo. Okay, he's staying low. Now I do have anti-material rifles, so if he gets too close, he's gonna really be unhappy. But that's only if he gets too close, mind you. Okay, he moves the trophy, that's fine, I don't give a shit. Oh, did you lose your tracks? No, you can still move. Good. Hello, little helicopters. I can see you. Guten Abend. Tor system. Tor system no care if you're in cover. It literally don't give a shit. People really like to use helicopters, and I get why. Helicopters are great, but they can be spotted too. Gotta be careful with them. They're expensive. Gotta be real careful with them. Right, are you getting rearmed? Yes, you are. Get the Concourse moving. The T-14 Armata is fully repaired. Lovely. Still got some supplies left for the Iskander. We do. Spotting is everything in this video game. Everything. Right, let's get another T-14. Hi there. Oh boy. Yeah. Jesus. Okay, okay, okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that he's had enough of my shit or something. Okay, I need to deal with those LAVs before I can try and use the heli. Terminator will do very well against this. It's mostly light stuff. Make sure we got the Tor nearby. Oh. Hello there, we're bringing in cavalry scouts.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Skanda. Oh. Thank you, buddy. Nice. Well, cancel the Skanda strike. Get wrecked, mate! You may have friends, but I have friends too! Okay, you're gonna return there to get some more stuff. God, I'm gonna need more supplies. Keep shuttling that shit in. Terminator. Yep, you still got stuff. We can push you in. Hello? You're gonna try and airstrike me in return, huh? Brave. Brave but foolish. Actually, he got out of that remarkably unscathed. No, never mind. He kind of just hung around. Okay. I feel like I might be up against some nubs here, honestly. I feel like I might be up against some nubs here. I don't know. They're not doing great, if I'm to be honest with you. We've got a little attack over here. Iskanda. Keep them in place a little bit longer. And Kusplui. Right, you may withdraw now. Huh, I don't admit, I like the supply system in this game. Me too, I really like it. It's a great system. It gives you supply lines that you've got to maintain. And it also gives you supply lines that you might need to defend as well. So the maps are huge. And there's every opportunity for people to get behind you and start being really, really gay. And the fact that you can also choose to use stuff like, you know, helicopters to supply your units too, I really love. I adore that. I adore it. Right, let's get you two back there to pick up some more supplies. Fuck, we're just gonna push, I guess. There's really no particular reason not to. And yeah, you cannot push across open ground like that with just infantry. Or if you can, but you gotta do it proper like, okay? That's the thing. You gotta do it proper like. If you're gonna push across open terrain, you're going to need to bring something like snipers or fire support, something like that. You're gonna need something that can actually keep the opponent's head down whilst your dudes are approaching. The snipers even have like a, oh god. A special sniper unit which comes with double anti-material rifles, which do exactly that. Their entire intent is to push in behind infantry and clear the way by, you know, basically suppressing the shit out of anybody who's trying to deal with you. It was really nice, really, really nice unit. Ah, alright, yeah, I remember now. That's why I feel like I'm fighting two people. It's because of the, their dude down, so the rest of their dudes get way more resources. That's why I felt like he had so much fucking armor. Okay, well, he didn't know how to use it, so... Hakarai has been a member for 19 months, thank you very much, sir. Greetings, Arch. I have recently started to build my loyalist world eaters. Kick that Deathclaw down and maybe Final Fantasy 14 with fish. Oh, Final Fantasy 14's looking kinda cringe. Final Fantasy, God, I haven't been able to get into a Final Fantasy game for a very long time. I heard that one was apparently a good one, like for an MMO and stuff, but And D. Oliveira Rock Laus Henrique, Jesus. Still gonna try Snoot Game with your VTuber friends? Yes, yes, I will be playing Snoot Games eventually. Yeah, I feel ya. I mean, the first guy dropped instantly, and then the second guy gave up after a while. I mean, at this point, I don't blame them. They're pretty boned.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Yeah, at this point, I do not blame them. They are pretty shit out of luck. Now, one thing that is very nice as well is that if you're getting absolutely rolled, if the enemy captures all of the points, the game ends. Thank fuck. So at least you don't have to sit there for another, like, 10 minutes just getting your ass fucked for no particular reason. I like that, too. I like that, too. And they've got a very cute little game mode. Okay, so this game mode is quite divisive, but I personally adore it, okay? So... in each, there's 3 phases of the game. In each phase of the game, you will get a certain amount of points, depending upon how much territory you hold, and how many kills you get via the enemy. So there is a advantage both to killing and to holding territory. I really like that, because the previous one, where the only thing that mattered was territory, of course, what people would do is they would gather up everything they needed to, like, kill you, like all of their fucking tanks, and then they just, like, storm you in the last 30 seconds of the game, like, "Roar!" Which wasn't enormously entertaining, and was obviously a very easy way to game the system as well. Whereas now, there is a... oh god, no! Oh, that was expensive too. Whereas now, there is still absolutely a reason why you want to capture territory, because territory gives you victory points. And of course, you know, having the ability to be on the defensive is a major advantage as well. But you can also get points by simply just playing more economically than your opponent. I think it's a really, really cool system. It's a bit divisive. I know quite a few people who don't like it at all, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it's a great compromise. Martin Shame, try exploring difference between Intel and Recon. Ooh, it would be really nice if they could do another Ruse. Oh, I adored the idea of Ruse, where you could be like, hey, I've actually got units over here with like a stratagem, and your opponent was like, shit, there's tanks over there. And he couldn't tell if they were actually tanks or if they were some kind of a, like just a stratagem, as I mentioned, right? That was really cool. That was so nice. I would love to have abilities like that. Like you've got an electronic warfare unit that actually shows units on the map. Like there's a bunch of tanks moving and you're like, shit, tanks! And you move a bunch of stuff over to counter it, and there's no tanks there. That'd be really cool. That would be really, really actually pretty cool. 4.3 KD. Now, to be honest, my opponent there was not very good. I mean, they're all comparable elo to me, but I don't know. Who was I fighting? Probably the guy with the most losses, so this guy, I guess? Yeah, no, he's got higher elo than me, actually. I'd wager it was probably this guy, because I killed a lot of his shit, and he did not kill a lot of my shit. At all. Mark Jane, Paul, petroleum oil lubricants. And basically, if a unit is out of pull, it cannot move. If a unit is out of munitions, it cannot shoot. If a unit is out of supplies, its morale and effectiveness degrades over times. I would agree that would be interesting to do. I would make it fairly automatic, though. I don't know how I would do it, but you kind of want to remove all of the micro from just maintaining supply lines all the time if you're going to make, like, units merely moving and fighting be dependent upon it. Maybe I would love to have some sort of a system where you have like a series of FOBs, like you capture FOBs instead of points. And when you capture an FOB, it links up to all of your other FOBs. And then a bunch of like little trucks move between the FOBs, and you've got trucks moving off map, constantly bringing in supplies. That way, raiding supply lines would actually be a big deal. Like if you ambush a convoy of like 6-7 trucks, then that's going to be like 1,000 less supply to a forward base, for example. That'd be really interesting. FOB is forward operating base. Logistics dump, basically. Ugh, stretchies again. My shoulder. I've tweaked it. Ugh. Ugh. God damn it. I must have sat wrong or something. Let's see. They need a fucking replay system. Okay, developer. Replay system. Replay system, replay system, replay system. You have to have a replay system, at the very least on launch. Because in games like these, where you're basically playing games of constant double-blind, never knowing what the hell's going on, you have to be able to look at the replay to be like, okay, I did this well, I did this poorly, I fucked up over here, oh Jesus, I should have pushed over here. You need all of that stuff to actually be able to teach you what to do in games like these. I mean, it's still a beta, so, you know, they don't have it yet, but they need it at launch. They desperately need it at launch. Everything performed more or less as expected. The Terminator does awesome, as always. The Terminators are so good. Like, part of me understands why they're only 170 points, because they're only really good against light vehicles, infantry, and tanks at like point blank range. Otherwise, tanks will eat their ass for breakfast, and they can't do much about it. Like 4 ATGMs just isn't going to stop a high tier tank. It isn't even going to exhaust all of its countermeasures, for fuck's sake. But if you get the Terminator rolling and support of other vehicles who can take the hits for it, oh, it's so good. It's so fucking good. My little Vitias. The Vitias is adorable. It fires so many rockets. What is your opinion of faction? Opinion on US versus RU faction balance. Find US is more airborne bias and Russian more armor. I definitely find Russia to be the better deck at the moment, due to a handful of key units. One of those units is
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Where are you? This thing right here, the Iskander. The Iskander is cruise missile artillery with a huge damage. This thing can be used to pinpoint precision, kill off units and buildings. Like, it's the perfect pushing tool. Now, it does fire big, slow rockets, so the moment people actually figure out how to use, like, point defense, it's going to be a lot worse. It can, in fact, be entirely neutralized by, like, one Vulcan. But until people realize that, it's really, really fucking good. Another key unit is probably the... Like, I love the T-14. I fucking adore it. A lot of people don't. A lot of people prefer to use the T-90M fully upgraded. That's also really good. It's a bit cheaper. I'd say the Abrams is better than it. Like, I'm not afraid of T-90Ms with my Abrams at all. The Barbaris is another thing that a lot of people are complaining about, because the Barbaris with the Kinzhal module, for example, you've got 2 attackers, which isn't really worth much. Like, they'll mildly bother a tank, but that's about it. But the 57mm autocannon, ooh, that's where it's at, baby, because that's 240mm of kinetic penetration. That will pen the side and rear of many heavy tanks, and it will slaughter fucking light vehicles like nobody's business. And with that armor and that health, it ain't dying anytime soon either. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. And the Terminator too. The Terminator's just lovely. It's just a cute little tank. March aimed, quick metaphors. Intel is sight and hearing. Google Earth. Recon is smell, feel, and taste. Google Street View. Yeah, I can see it. And I feel like the US strength is supposed to be infantry, but their infantry... There's not enough focus on infantry right now, because one of the big strengths of the US is things like the TOW 2, for example, which have the Overfly missile that is top attack. Really, really good stuff. But again, there's so many countermeasures to these things right now. There's a little bit like, they're good, but they're not necessarily quite good enough, you know? And stuff like the assaulters, the fucking... Ah, yes, the Marine Raiders. The Marine Raiders are great. They'll beat the fuck out of any Soviet infantry, but they very rarely get the chance to. Like, most of the time, the Marine Raiders will run into an enemy, to a Soviet infantry squad, and they'll be like, yeah, we'll eat those dudes for breakfast. And then a fucking Terminator, or one of the Terminators, yeah, a Terminator or Barbaris rocks around the corner, and it's like, hehehe, bunka dunka 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 dunka. And the Marine Raiders have got nothing they can do about it, because all they've got is a fucking law launcher. Like, that ain't gonna tickle dick in this game. Like, even if you give them the Moors 2 isn't gonna deal with the kind of shit you're gonna expect them to run into. Honestly, the Marine Raiders, even though they're great, need a buff. Like, make them 150 points. Make them, like, the equivalent of a tank, practically, but give them 2 Moors, and then give the, it's a Carl Gustav, basically. Give it another, like, 100mm of heat penetration at least, maybe 2. Then they'll be a real fucking threat. But otherwise, the infantry just ain't that good. It just ain't good enough. Alright, shall we get our ass kicked as the Americans for a second? God, I'm not that good with the Americans, because the Americans are kind of garbage, you know. Let's see. Let's build a... I had some success with Marine Air, mind you. That did not work out particularly poorly. Right, chat. So you choose 3 specializations. You've got Airborne, Marines, and tanks. I'll let chat decide that. I think they said there would be 4 in the full game. I don't remember. And these determine the units you get access to and the points that you get access to as well. So you can see that the US Marine Corps got 500 recon, Armor's got 1,000, Airborne got 500, which is kind of weird, but you know. So if you pick them certain combinations, you get lots more aircraft, lots more helicopters and stuff like that. Mr. Twisted Frenzy, hey Arch, what's your take on the Lockheed CL-1201? Is it an actually feasible and effective aircraft carrier, or just a massive pipe dream? Well, I mean, we don't know yet, but I like the idea of it, okay? So, if I'm thinking correctly here, you're talking about the nuclear-powered transport aircraft, right? Now, you could use this, and I think that's the intent as well, to use it basically as an aircraft carrier. Because you'd have then an aircraft so fucking enormously massive that it could stay aloft pretty much for fucking ever. Like, it could probably fly for days, weeks, months at a time, whilst maintaining it, and probably at a very high altitude as well. What engines are they going to use on it? Because they're probably going to use some form of turbine, right? Because you could potentially fly this thing at a truly ridiculous altitude if you use something like a compression engine, maybe? Maybe like an internal air supply? That would be interesting. But yeah. If they can get it to work, it could carry aircraft deep behind the opposing lines and deploy them, and carry enough ammunition as well for a couple of strike missions. Now, the biggest drawback is the fact that it's going to be fucking huge. It's going to be fucking retardedly huge. And to, provide adequate support and protection to itself, it's also going to be mounting an enormous radar, so you will spot this thing literally from space. There will be no sneaking or hiding with this thing goddamn ever. So basically, it's not really gonna be very good at penetrating defense or anything. Like any kind of air defense system would probably kill it unless it can fly at a, atmospheric pretty much. Post-atmosphere maybe. And if it carries like civs, I mean, you could slap civs on the damn thing, I guess. And it would be ludicrously expensive. It would be the premier rapid response vehicle, though. Absolutely. If you could get, like, a fleet of these motherfuckers, you could basically send the equivalent of a super carrier to anywhere in the world within 24 hours. That'd be pretty nasty. Ridiculously expensive, but pretty nasty. Blaystone, idea for guessing game. I'm tempted to create feminist or fatso. Dev quotes behaviors in feminist ones. All toxic. Sources linked for all, of course. Thoughts, Angels from Borderlands 2 for waifu calendar. Sorry if double. We shall add that in, of course. Feminist or fatso. That's just like mean or something, I think. Just like cruel or something, definitely. God damn it. Every time we get a little bit closer to dethroning the Death Claw, though. It's still sitting at 685. God damn it. Okay, 2P from Nier Automata needs like another 60, 70 bucks to bump the Dick Girl Death Claw one more slot down. It's a long way to the bottom, chat. It's a long way to the bottom. It is a tragedy. A true goddamn tragedy. At least Trixie is on the calendar now, thank God. The great and powerful Trixie. Everybody loves Trixie. Everybody loves the great and powerful Trixie. Because she might just be second best pony. Yes. Let's see. What's chat is saying? 39% airborne, 32% tanks. Okay, so airborne and tanks. Very well. Tanks and airborne. Alright, let's see. Army snipers, that's an obvious pick. You can bring them with anti-material rifles or suppressed rifles. I prefer the suppressed rifles, because whilst the anti-material is cute, and you'd be surprised, it can kill light vehicles and helicopters, surprisingly effective, but the times when you're actually going to be able to do that are pretty rare and you only get one of them, so I prefer to just use them as just straight up spotters more often than not. The M1301 ISV, by the way, is massively overpriced. Like 40 fucking points for a transport, bruh? Bruh. I mean, it's fast, don't get me wrong, and that's nice, but it's not that much faster than a Humvee. Cavalry scouts with javelins. Javelins are pretty good, but honestly, I haven't found that many good uses for it because its range is only 1.3 kilometers, which is basically pissing distance. And they've only got 3 of them too, so by the time you're firing this, the enemy target's obviously going to smoke up, and then they're going to run out of ammo, and they're going to be like, wow, my 90-point thing did absolutely nothing. Yeah, I don't like them. Now, the 2,400 spotting Humvee, though, we do kind of like that. Can you be given... No additional spotty nonsense, can you? Nah. I'll give you the smoke pods.
Citizenship.
Like 4 of you. I kind of would like to bring some Bradleys, though, because the Bradley is not bad. In fact, the Bradley is pretty good. Mark the Shame, Gay needs more drones. Be like Ukraine. Ukraine. Oh, that does give me the Globehawk. I'll definitely pick the Globehawk. Don't the Grey Eagle? I haven't really had that much use for the Grey Eagle, honestly. Oh, it's cute, but it's so fucking slow. It's so fucking slow. It's so slow, mates. It's so slow. I mean, if you can las for it, it's probably great, honestly, but it's so slow. So slow. There's hamster, no bad faith, no downvotes. Haha, joke's on you. Downvotes is the exact same engagement. I shouldn't have told you that, though. Sep V2, B-Fist. I do kind of like the B-Fist. Like, a B-Fist and a bunch of Bradleys will clear infantry real fucking nice. But they're so expensive, God. They're so expensive. Infantry, we have the Airborne. The Airborne are pretty sweet. They've got very solid anti-infantry, and they've got, you know, something that passes for anti-tank, I guess. Mechanized Riflemen, Mechanized Riflemen with machine guns. Weapon squads. Weapon squads are pretty chill. Yeah, let's get weapon squads. Weapon squads are great. We're definitely going to want Stinger teams, of course. Actually, we'll take you on foot, because I can probably just bring more ISVs over here. The TOW 2A, the eternal discussion. Is the TOW 2A better, or is the TOW 2B better? The TOW 2B has top attack, which is sweet, but the TOW 2A, 900mm heat, 250mm heat, so you're relying entirely on the top attack. Let's try the Type 2B flyover. Well, we'll bring it on foot because I've got plenty of other transports. Bring 3 of these. Bring 3 of these. Oh, God, that's like most of my fucking stuff already, isn't it? Oy. Right, Mechanized Rifleman or Airborne? Well, that's not really much of a competition, is it? No, it ain't. The Airborne are just better in every single regard, pretty much. So let's get 6 of those. Bradleys. Oh, do I bring Bradleys? Like, the Bradley is great, but it's too fucking expensive for what it does. Like, part of me loves the Bradley, because part of me just looks at the Bradley and sees basically the Terminator with the same kind of gun and excellent tows. But I've never had good effect with the Bradleys. I've never had them work out, ever. I don't know what I genuinely don't know what it is. I've never had good success with the Bradleys, ever.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Yeah. Alright, so that's, what is that? Iron Fist. The Iron Fist would be kind of nice. Like, that would make them very tough against ATGMs, I guess. But now they're 100 points. Oy. Bradley ESVs. Iron Fist, Buck 3. What's the Buck 3 give it? 400 heat. 100. See, the problem is, again, like, the 100 front armor is just, like, not enough to deal with the autocannons of the enemy. Alright, can I squeeze in 4 Bradleys just for shits and giggles? What would I need to sacrifice? I can take out a Stinger team, I can take out a TOW, I can take out... I don't want a whole lot less than that. Right, 3 weapon squads. There you go. Let's try that. There's hamster. It's not engagement if I close the tab right away. Isn't it? Isn't it a click? Oh, by the way, I meant to respond to your message on Twitter, by the way. I did see it. I wasn't ignoring you. It's just that when I see stuff, and I'm like, I'm going to respond to that later. I always forget. See, I don't think Dev's that bad of a guy. And being somebody who's been backstabbed himself by plenty of people, it's gonna take a lot to get me to betray a friend. It is gonna take a real lot to make me betray anybody. I think Dev's a good guy. Plus, I like bringing him on because he gives a different perspective, you know? It's nice to avoid everything being too much of a hug box. That's my preference. Tusk 2. There you go. Big old derpy heavy tank. Yeah. And if people don't want to watch that, then that's fine too. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I do kind of like the M8, because the M8 has surprisingly good kinetic penetration for a vehicle costing 90 points. What's that in 20? 840mm kinetic. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. I like that. 2V fire tanks. 65 points for a top attack mobile tow. That's not bad. The assault breacher, the perfect answer to Roski's in houses. God, I feel like I've got a lot of armor points, and I'm not going to be using any of it. What other armor would be useful? Like, I prefer going full heavy. The SEP V2. There, 2 SEP V2s. What's the difference, really? So 140, 150, so 100 more heat, basically. Better spotting, nice. Heat. Oh, that one's carry... Really? You don't carry HE rounds? Why? Alright, well... Who's ever needed high explosives in a conflict, I guess? Ah, the Pivads. The Pivads is fantastic. Always bring Pivads. Pivads are great. I know they may not look like much, but trust me, Pivads are fucking fantastic. And they're fantastic because they can shoot down missiles. That's why you bring them. Pivads are amazeballs. Always use them.
Fire is the answer.
Patriot. The Patriot is also pretty fucking sweet. Let's bring... one of them is probably enough. The Slam Ram's pretty good, but it's aircraft only. Boy, I do not have a whole lot of anti-helicopter, do I? I've got the Avenger or the Linebacker. Right, the Linebacker... It's got a Bushmaster with a 1 kilometer range. That's fucking pathetic. And some Stingers. Oof, boy. Oof. Oof, boy. Now, the Slam Ram, I believe, can carry AIM-9s. It can, but only 2 of them. That's kind of garbage. Yeah, you do not have a whole lot of anti-heli, do you? Ouchies. Alright, I guess Humvees with Stingers are going to be my anti-air, then. Blaystone. Mean is not wrong, unjust, unfair, and undeserved. I'll take that as a hearty approval to do so, and that once I create it, you will eagerly play it. Different perspective equals good. Disingenuous and refusal to engage with honest criticism, bad. Angel BL2. Angel Borderlands 2. Angel. There you are. Put that in 2. Well, that's the thing. Who gets to decide what is dishonest? Like, I have the truth, therefore my truth is truth, you know? I guarantee you, in fact, I know for a fact that is exactly what the SJWs were saying back in the day. The argument why they didn't want to debate Sargon, for example, was that exact thing. It's like, I don't want to debate Sargaruni. He's dishonest. Linebacker is garbage. I'm really worried about the fact that I have, like, no anti-helicopter here whatsoever. The GLMNS, cluster, or... What's the damage on that? 50? Eh. 200 millimeters of heat, though. Gotta admit, never had that much success with the cluster warheads. They are laser guided, though. Let's try that, and I need something to deal with infantry. Is that going to be you? Paladin? You've got HE rocket assisted, 4.3 kilometers, that's pretty damn good. Yep. Let's get 3 of you to deal with infantry and buildings. Smoke. And Excalibur laser guided. Nice. Do you want to bring linebackers? I really don't want to bring linebackers. Maybe another Patriot? Another Patriot. Alright, Hellies. Kiowa Warrior. I love the Kiowa Warrior. Stinger missiles. Stinger missiles, baby. Excellent. It's a lovely way to get a little bit of quick anti-heli on the field.
Heresy is the question. Fire is the answer.
Apache longbow with assloads of fire and forget hellfires is of course pretty fucking sweet and will deal with most tank pushes quite well. Let's give it guided rockets. As honestly, 8 hellfires is going to be enough to deal with most things. And then a nice and cheap Apache with just double rocket pods to deal with infantry. Some Blackhawks. The Chinook is really good, and it's pretty nippy, too. Let's bring at least 1 Chinook. Couple of Blackhawks. Another Apache?
Service guarantees citizenship.
Another Apache, yes. An air desert hamster. Oh god, my fucking shoulder. I swear, God, tweaked it. I respect that you stand by your friends. I think he is in a bad place mentally, and that he is lashing out. Having him on is not helping your call, of course. I think it is. I mean, we could go back and forth about it, but I actually think it is. I think Dev appreciates that Arch is standing by little Dev, so I think so. By the way, here's a really cool thing. You've got super transports in this game. You've got Globe Masters and Hercules, and these can be loaded up not only with 102 infantry, but tanks, okay? The Thunderbolt is air-droppable. The Thunderbolt is air-fucking-droppable, as I believe are the Avengers. Yes, they are. So, if you bring, like, a Hercules, you can unironically drop, like, your whole fucking army via the air, which is adorable. I love the ability to do that. It's risky as fuck, because the Hercules doesn't have a whole lot in the way of defenses, and if it gets shot down, boy, are you going to be sad. But I love the option to do that. I adore that. Eric Just, any plans on playing the System Shock remake? Nope. not at the moment. Also, tactical nuke. It's honestly, it's mostly a meme weapon. Honestly, it's more of a meme weapon because this is a low drag bomb, which means you gotta deploy it basically right above the target. Okay, you gotta fly this 1,000-point aircraft directly above the enemy to drop this one nuke. Boy, you better hope you wipe out a fucking army with that, because Jesus. Yeah, no, it's it's expensive. It's redonkulously expensive. Alright, honestly, we're gonna want something ATGM-y. Well, we're definitely gonna want an air superiority. Do you want Eagles? Eagle 2s. Yeah, Eagle 2s would be better. So, 8 AMRAAMs, that's pretty amazing. I mean, 8 AMRAAMs is fucking ludicrous. That's a lot of AMRAAMs. 16 AMRAAMs, holy hell. Okay, well, we want not that many AMRAAMs. That's too many AMRAAMs. Aim 120s. Oh, that's more armor. Okay, slap on 4 sidewinders. To hunt some helis. Four sidewinders are more than good enough. Designation pod. Nah. Give it a fuel tank. There we go. That's an air superiority fighter. It's a fucking expensive one, though. Holy smokes. 405 goddamn points. Jesus. I mean, it's a good one, too, but oy vey. Alright, one of those. And maybe something cheap to guide it in. I mean, honestly, that's more than enough, isn't it? Yeah, honestly, fuck that. Bring an eagle with 4 AMRAAMs and 2 sparrows. Honestly, that'll be... 4 aims. 2 sidewinders. That's more than enough. 310. Yeah, that's more than enough. More than a goddamn enough. Now, bombing shit. Okay, so cluster, are you? No, you're not. You're not actually. 2,000 pounds. J-Dam. I've never had any luck with the J-Dams. I mean, they look good, but they're just not. Right, 4 of those. That will kill infantry and buildings. It definitely will. It's a goddamn expensive way to kill an infantry and buildings, though. A ludicrously expensive way to kill infantry and buildings. Yeah, fuck that. That is too much. Don't I have, like, a nice ATGM launcher or something? I really don't, do I? Huh. God damn it. That's too expensive. Low drag bombs. It's too goddamn expensive. Maybe if I could put a couple... Do you have... No, you don't. I'm not liking the air picks at all. I'm having a hard time finding something I'm even remotely happy with. I'm kind of hating all of them. Jassam's... Maybe... Alright, how about we slap a harm on it. 2 harms. And then... 2... some laser-guarded JDAMs. There. Alright, so that'll give me the JDAMs I want. With a bit of an ability to defend itself from enemy air, and the ability to defend itself from enemy radar. Yeah, that'll be about as good as it gets. Right, I'm really kind of low on snipers. Bring in some of the B-Fists with the Iron Fist protection system, because that's just good. I guess the Grey Eagle is gonna be my Hellfire platform then, huh? Okay, bring in 2 of those, bring in another... Yeah, can't afford it. Okay, there we go. Right. God, I feel like the American deck is just kind of weaker than the Russian one, if I'm to be entirely honest with you, but let's try it out. Hexy, Dev is fine until he just starts being lying and calling anyone who calls him out on his bullshit delusional. Fine with the commie, but not a dishonest commie. I think, isn't that Dev's point too, though? Like, I want you to be, like, both sides, like, I just want you to be honest. That makes me think that there's a disconnect there between the two sides somehow. Also, the Americans need more fucking cruise missiles. Jesus, they really do. Like, the Russians get assloads of cruise missiles, yet you don't give the Americans a Tomahawk or something? Come on, come on. The Americans should have way more cruise missiles. Alright. Oh boy, look at that. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. This is going to go what we call very poorly. I'm pretty sure we ran into a full stack there. Or at the very least, pretty damn close to a full stack, because they all have the exact same ELA. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be nasty. I didn't name that anything, did I? Mark to shame. Game missing nighttime fighting conditions. Yeah, see, everybody think they want nighttime, but then they actually play. It's like, I can't see anything. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, chat. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be mighty rough.
Service guarantees citizenship.
So, Jard, after your Subverse review, recommend these Lily Takes Dungeon Crawler Soru Verse Gameplay 3rd Crises well-written RPG. Right, being a little helicopter dude, I am gonna go down here, I guess. Oh, are we all gonna go up there? Yeah, I'll still go down there. I'm kind of expecting half of my team to drop before we even hit the countdown towner here, honestly. Do I want to get, like, really aggressive, bring 2 eagles? Yeah, we're gonna get really aggressive and bring, like, 2 eagles. Oh. Hey, how are you doing, kids? Blah. Oh, I don't even have the Osprey, do I? Oh, that makes me sad and angry. That makes me sad and upset, honestly. I hate that. I really wanted to have that, though. Oh, God, I don't really know what to bring now. Alright, let's get that in there.
Eagle standing by. Target padlock.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, they brought in a lot more air than we did.
Kiowa is mission ready.
In fact, was I the... Oh, I was the only... Right. Well, there you go then. Yeah, I was the only one who brought air. That's not great. Yeah, that's not great. That's, it's not ideal. It's non-ideal. Yeah, we're dead. Oh yeah, we're fucked. That's... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Roger that.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed.
Heli at your command. Someone after a ride? Recon heli here.
Right.
Awaiting mission.
Nothing but infantry. Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. Right. Blah.
Kiowa is on the warpath.
Let's hide a Kiowa there. At least I got the pilots out. That's something.
Unass, everybody.
Let's get pivots and pitches back. When you suffer casualties like that too, and you don't do anything to the enemy, you are going to be in one hell of a nasty position, because you're going to be on the back foot, of course. You're going to need to be actually getting stuff, whilst the enemy can not worry about that. You know, you have to be reacting, whereas the enemy can actually be putting stuff in the field that's going to be inconveniencing you rather significantly. So whilst I'm getting basic AA up and running, they're probably sending in about 24 T-90s right about now. Now, they did put a lot of their stuff in the air there, though, so they don't have a whole lot on the ground. I wonder if that might not actually be a really good tactic, though. Basically, you like go super heavy on the air, lots and loads of fighters, so you guarantee you get a good win initially. Then you send them all back to base, which you can, of course, and then you switch over to tanks and infantry thereafter. That might actually be a really fucking clever way of playing. And, you know, judging by the fact that the 2K ELO full stack just did it to me, I'm thinking maybe that's something Arch wishes to consider for the future.
Welcome to the Missile Age, choppers. Sweeping the area.
Right, how do we recover from this? Where do we go from here? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Doe. Da, 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 da. Okay, they're dropping infantry in the forest.
Armored transport under fire. Got it. Fire only when fired.
Yeah, he spotted me with the helicopters. They're already dead.
Forward, go.
Annoying.
Anti-aircraft specialists ready. Roger.
Kiowa report.
And tragic.
Going hot.
Alright, I think what I need to do is I just need to start setting up stuff for counterattacks here, basically.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Moving out. Mission is over. Return to base.
Start worrying about how to counter all of the shit that's no doubt going to be coming in my way.
Stinger team at your command, sir.
Kiowa is on the warpath.
Save up for a tank, probably.
At your disposal, sir. Copy. Relocating. Moving there now.
I'm not liking how little stuff we have here.
Stinger team here.
Alright, little pilots.
Here.
Get aboard, and let's get you home at least. And it's going to give me some of my points back.
The higher they fly, the further they fall. Roger. We're on the move. Roger. Moving out.
Right, that's some basic AA. Enemies are doing a little bit of cruise missile and seed gay. This is why you bring the pivads, because the pivads will protect you from that stuff very, very well. Very, very well. Now, they're bringing in 2 of them at a time, so I want to be a little careful about that. I love the ability to rescue pilots, by the way. I adore that. It is so cool.
We're the AA team.
I fucking love that. I love that. That's like my favorite feature in the entire game, I think. Because it gives you like these cool little rescue missions deep behind enemy lines, you know? Oh, I love that.
Stinger team ready.
Right, so there's the enemy infantry.
Lock and load. We're moving.
Hello, a little supply dump over there, huh? I mean, I wish I had something to hit that with, but I do not, unfortunately.
Infantry ready for combat. New orders. We lead the assault. Roger. Move and secure. Solid copy. Advance and report.
Scout Rajvika? Okay, they should be easily dealt with. Stingers! Stingers, please!
Fire and maneuver. Move. Shoot. Communicate.
Oh yeah, and he immediately falls back because he knows that there's going to be stingers there.
Pushing forward. Stinger team standing by. Groups in combat. Send your orders.
Oh boy.
Someone call for a cab?
Oh boy.
Air defense here. We're combat ready.
Okay, longbow.
Standing by.
Oh god, we're already. Yeah, we're already just getting swept into the ocean. Yeah, I'm gonna go find another one. It's like, yep. It's pretty much exactly what I was thinking of what was gonna happen. Like, wow, they've got all of their stuff back, which means we're gonna get hit by T90s by the time I've barely set up an AA grid. Yep. Oh, that was very predictable. So, one thing I would also like to see. I would like to see a little a little sidebar that tells you what everybody is calling in. Because right there I was thinking like, okay, well, we're all playing Americans. Obviously, we're going to try to get some air superiority, right? So I go heavy on the air, thinking like, oh, well, there'll be some backup. No, there will be no backup, because I didn't check if anybody else was calling anything in, and so they ran headfirst into like 8 enemy fighters and just died horribly, screaming, and that was pretty much it for them. I wonder, could you... If you went with 3... That would be like... That would be literally all of your deployment points, though. Well, I don't know how many lessons to really take from that game, because, again, that was a full stack of people with 2,000 elo. Like, yep... One of those games that didn't really need to go beyond the loading screen. Mark Shamed, okay, my wish list for this game: nighttime fighting conditions, dawn dusk ops, FPV drones, variable squad staffing, +1 -1 soldier squad, and aquatic units and bridging units and destructible bridges. There are actually aquatic units. There are even combat swimmers, so that is actually it. Bridging units would be nice, though. Bridging would be stuff. That would be pretty great. And March James, strategy games need some sort of POW capture and casualty evacuation mechanics. I agree. I absolutely agree. They would be really great if you could, like, Casevac stuff. Like, when your unit is destroyed, you've got like a little Casevac icon that your enemy can also get and get POWs for points. I would love that, because I already adore the pilot recovery mechanic, and it would give you a real reason to bring along, small, fast helicopters, you know? I would love that. There was a game that actually did that. There was a game where your income was, if you're playing the good guys, your income was rescuing civilians in the combat zone. And if you were the bad guy, it was terrorizing civilians for news coverage, basically. So if you're the good guys were, like, saving a lot of civilians, then you'd get positive news coverage. Positive news coverage meant that your army would get more requisition resources. And if you were playing the terrorists, negative news coverage, like, oh my god, the terrorists are everywhere, would also get you more resources. That was a really, really cool idea that I've never seen again. And that was really, really interesting. I can never remember the name of that game. I think it flopped horribly. Blaze-Stone, on a less controversial note, you really should invite Madame Savvy on sometimes. I have. I'm going to have her on in a couple of weeks, hopefully, because she was going on a vacation around then, but we are going to bring her on. Might still be a conspiracy theorist, but has the public information mapped out to prove it. All. Anti-Deathclaw Fund this time, just for you, Ashley. Thank you. The Anti-Deathclaw Fund is the best fun, after all. It really is. It really is. I really do want more of that stuff. That'd be great. And I do, what else? What else do they need to work on? A little bit of matchmaking, of course, because, I mean, duh. Less pre-made teams in the casual queue. That would be a nice thing, as there are, I believe, I don't know. I think they mentioned that they were working on something that matched teams against teams, but it's definitely not in the game at the moment. Conflict Zone? Was that his name? Was it Active War? It wasn't Active War. I know it wasn't Active War. I know it wasn't that. Conflict Zone. No, fuck! Fuck, no! Damn! God fucking... No! Yeah, conflict zone, that's the one. Thank you, chat. That's the one. Damn, I need to look up that gift. I'd queued as the US, and I was like, I'll be queuing as US again when I press the button next time. No, you won't. Right, well, I mean... I prefer the Russians anyway, I guess. Also, they need more mirror matchups, because currently they're trying to mostly do, like, Russia versus US, which is cool, but I want more mirror matches. I want more mirror matches. Oh, hello, Kits, and yeah, hello from that game. Hello. Yeah, you destroyed us there very early on. Very early on. Mirror matches is boring? What? Mirror matches are great. Why do you think mirror matches are boring? Mirror matches are excellent. I don't understand. Mirror matches are fun. I like them. Plus, with all of the different decks and units variation here, it's not even going to be really a mirror match, you know? So, yeah, I can only bring, like, okay, let's... Wait, no, I'm a different fucking faction now. God damn it. Okay, oh, God. Right, Heelys, you... Spetsnaz, PDS... Yeah, all of you stuff. You're gonna fly in there bravely and boldly. Brave and bold. Bold and brave. Bolder than brave. Boulder's brave. Ooh. And as always, my Terminator. This is a very risky way to deploy stuff, I cannot lie. It's, you know, you're putting a lot of stuff in that helicopter, you're putting half of your fucking deployment points in one big, fat, easy to squish thing. It is what we call risque. And yet even so, I've gotten away with it surprisingly many times. Oh. There's not a lot in the air, is there? There really ain't much in the air, is there? Oh boy. Right, reconsidering my options. Let's drag it over the AA. I've already lost that. Alright, the hope is... Nope, they sniped me for nothing. Okay, well, that's a good start. That's a great start. Let's get... And, well, I got one back, so that's something, but I pretty much just fed that into there, but I'm gonna bring them all over the AA. Please, hit something this time. Jesus. What is with every game? Wait, where the fuck is... Where is our team? Oh. We don't have... We don't have any players. Oh. Well, that explains why there wasn't a whole lot of shit in the air. There was only me and one other guy and 3 dudes who were AFK. Okay, well. That explains that, I guess. Now I can queue up as the USA, yeah, it's true. Who queues up to a multiplayer game and then just leaves? Like, the queue is like a minute long. Why? Why? That's just weird. I was wondering, it's like, really? I'm the only one who brings air again? It's like, oh, there's only one other person. I see. Well, that makes a certain amount of sense then. A certain amount of chance. What even is a chench? Oh, did I get raided? Hibinwa. Oh, hello. Yes, I was watching your Total War stream earlier. Hi there. Good evening to you. I hope you're doing well. Stretches again. Reconnecting, chat. I don't want to reconnect because I don't want to play 1 versus 5. That seems silly. My collection of VTubers grows yet again, chat. They look wonderful on the mantelpiece. How are you finding this game? I love this game. I love it. I love this game. I think this is an excellent game. It's better than Warno in basically every way. I just need to get into a match where my team isn't AFK. That's all. That's all. Once we get past that, everything will be hunky-dory, I'm sure. At least we had one good game. Why is it better? Warnodev has so much experience with RTS games. That is true. Okay, now remember... USA. I would say it's better because it doesn't have fuel, which I dislike. It has a better logistics system. It has casualty recovery, in the case of recovering pilots, which I really like. It's lower barrier to entry as well, which I also like. The game allows you to get in and play pretty quickly, although it does need to explain more stuff. It does rely too more on, like, this is a seed missile. It's like, okay, what's that? Oh, I'm not gonna explain. Okay. See, a lot of people know, I do, but new people are gonna go in like, okay, what's a JDAM? What's a, like, I hate the fact that they've got low drag and high drag bombs as a descriptor. It's like, okay, low drag bombs are dropped from high altitude. High drag bombs are dropped from low altitude. I know this, but I bet you 98% of normies are gonna look at that and go, what? What's the difference? Why is my aircraft not dropping its bombs properly? Good question. Ah, Kaliningrad. I like it. And it's got better troops, transports as well. Like, the fact that you can load up a transport with any unit you want, I adore. I really do. Does this game have a tutorial? Not at the moment, no. It's just in the beta phase at the moment, so it does not have a tutorial yet. When it is finally released, I hope to God it has a tutorial, because again... Well, it will have a campaign. It will have a long story campaign. I know they've said that, so hopefully the story campaign will introduce you to these various terms. Like, okay, this bomb must be dropped from low altitude. This bomb is dropped from high altitude. Marked ashamed. I think there needs to be a fuel system. I don't. See, I like the idea of one, but boy, having to worry about your unit's fuel all the time, I got enough of that in Warno. Like, oh, you want to go across the entire map? Well, you're gonna have to refuel, lad. It does help with balancing, because it can make very powerful units have very low autonomy, for example, so they run out of fuel fast, but I prefer to just focus in on ammunition, because ammo is always going to be useful. You're always going to need ammo.
Service guarantees citizenship.
The game gatekeeps, says JJ Sickman. Gatekeep always, lum lum. Gatekeep lum lum. Gatekeep lum lum from video game. Alright. Let's try this. One more time. Now, this map has some serious fuck you flank potential, by the way, so we're just gonna plonk a Kiowa over there immediately. And the Black Hawk, we're gonna be greedy again. Actually, I don't know if I have the stuff to be greedy. I don't have the points to be greedy, do I? No, no. Alright, never mind, we're gonna be conservative. Okay, we've got Hornets, Eagles. Okay, we've got air support this time. Good. Feisu
Heresy
Wanu.
is the question.
Start
Fire
to.
is the answer.
Proceeding is flag.
Okay, we got a lot of air this time.
Changing course.
Okay, boys. They don't really want to attack us. We don't really want to attack them over their AA. Well, now we're just jousting.
New bearing set.
Ah, well, I missed all of mine. They hit all of theirs. Good start.
Roger that. Search and destroy.
Ah, damn little lucky bastards.
Solid copy. Roger that.
Alright, well, I lost all of my shit, but they lost 2 of theirs, so it's not anywhere near as catastrophic a draw, but that went very poorly for the Americans. You'd think the US be pretty good in aerial combat, but you would be mistaken. Terribly so, in fact.
Hit the gas, driver. Hit it.
Now, let's start getting stuff on the field.
5 by 5.
Are you deploying your dudes?
Time is over.
Out, boys, out.
Roger. Need a helicopter down?
Alright, heli,
Power.
off you go.
Aircraft team standing
You guys secure that.
Blackhawk awaiting mission. Flying to coordinates.
Let's get some men out of there. Oh, here comes the cruise missiles.
Blackhawk is mission ready. Good copy.
The Soviets are very fond of their cruise missiles. Very, very fond of their cruise missiles. Understandably so, because they're amazing. Well, we've got a bold and aggressive push up the middle here.
Blackhawk at your command.
Yeah, the pilots on board.
Flying back to base.
Get out of there. Let's salvage those points. All right.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Still need more infantry. Need a tow. Sting a team up here, preferably. Guard that flank. We did take that. We have 18% of the capture points to their 19.
Heavy cab ready to rumble. Get those tracks moving. Anti-aircraft here. Air defense standing by.
I think we're gonna send our AA to the middle first.
What can I do for you?
We're gonna be team prayer, chat. Team prayer. Sometimes you should too. You too should be team prayer. I could probably have advanced over there. Because they haven't pushed anything in there.
Air defense ready for action. Anti-aircraft standing by. Combat patrol underway. Looking for enemy contact. Pedal to the metal.
Nice shot, little Patriot.
Blackhawk standing by.
Get you unloaded.
New flight plan Command received.
And then GTFO.
Anti-aircraft here, at your command. Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
With that being set up, we're going to be able to provide AA for middle.
What can I do for you?
Which will make this quite aggressive and actually working out fairly well. Push.
Turned on.
Turn on the radar.
We're the AA team. Establish a base of fire in that building.
I really should have advanced further and faster. There you go. Come on, pivots. Get that to you. Fuck.
Anti-aircraft standing by.
Very lucky little bastards, I must say. Very unfortunate.
Aircraft here.
Right, let's move you, just in case there's a cruise missile heading my way.
End the line. All out, please. Logistics ready. Already there. Need a rifle.
Okay, fuck it. We're gonna try and push on in.
Pedal to the metal.
See what the sniper can spot. Noel Fanius, hey Arch, do you like Ace Combat games? I do. I haven't played a whole lot of them, but the ones I have played, I did like. Of course. Seed. I should have turned that off. Especially since I wasn't actually defending anything there.
Air defense, standing by.
We have, like, no AA.
Slow is smooth.
Ah, shit. And the Seed killed the Patriot pack as well. Oh. I definitely do think the Oh, hello. The US definitely do need a buff, because, they're trying to get their asses shit kicked again. 2-1, too. Ooh. Now, granted, that is partially because we made a very aggressive, early, bold move, but still.
Flight truck ready to transport. Air defense
Get those supplies over there.
moving there now.
And I'm going to need more pivots.
Moving out.
Ah. Enemy units. Well, sneakies. These maps are huge, as you can tell. Much aimed, get tankers mid-air refueling in a strategy game. I mean, you know, these maps are actually kind of big enough to do that. At least partially. At the very least partially.
Roger.
Move you a little bit again.
Apache here. Flyby attack initiated. Heading there. Heading there. Flying there now.
Oh god, we've got no AA, do we?
Set. Flight plan updated.
Okay. Head down, close to the ground.
The higher they fly, the further they fall. Apache ready for combat.
And let's get you out of there.
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Good copy. Next
Alright, our stuff is starting to get established.
all walking sandbags. Jump out. Everyone dismount. Abrams here.
Oh, shit. Hello.
Defensive smoke.
I didn't see you doing that to me.
Transport. Standing by. Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
Okay, they have fortified the shit out of this place. Well, that was a lot of cruise missiles wasted.
Infantry in combat. Infantry engaged in combat. Move, move, move. Cyber team, at your orders, sir. Here's our new nest.
So many things I need, so few points.
Troops in combat. What are your orders? Check a leg.
God, yeah, I moved too early.
Let's go.
See, this is the opposite of what I said earlier. Like, sometimes you don't make a move and there's nothing in front of you and you waste an opportunity. Other times, there's going to be a lot of things in front of you and you're going to lose some units. And that's the cruise missiles coming in, yep.
Anti-aircraft standing by.
As I'm still struggling to actually get my
At your command.
proper units established.
They're shooting us in the back, but they ain't taking pictures. Air defense ready for action.
Damn it, old Patriarch. This is why you have the pivots, because they can intercept that stuff, but I didn't have enough of them in place. Right, get in another Patriot.
Air defense here. Air defense standing by.
Right, how are we doing? 45. They're winning on kills and points. It ain't going well.
Artillery reporting in.
It ain't not going well.
Base of fire.
It's going downright fucking terribly, actually. There's more cruise missiles. Yep, this is the strategy that the Russians prefer. They bring in the cruise missile aircraft and then they just bomb absolutely everything from complete safety. And the US's only answer to it, really, is the PIVADs. But not enough people know and use the PIVADs effectively. Personally, I'm kind of waiting for the other Patriot to get up here, which will be soon. There's the Orion, spotting everything.
Heavy cab, ready to roll.
Alright, let's get something in there to repair that poor little tank. Come on, little pack. Alright, we've got one Patriot up.
Air defense at your disposal, sir.
Right, activate the PIVAD's radar.
By.
We've got more infantry coming in behind us, and now we've got a full air landing behind us. Not great. Helicopters.
Apache standing by. Air defense ready for action.
So much seed. Fucking Christ.
Apache is combat ready. 5x5, lining up for attack. Going hot.
Well, I had the beginnings of an AA net, and then it disappeared again.
Ready.
So, there's that.
Apache awaiting mission. Roger that. Sweeping the area.
Big flank going on there.
Locating.
Only to run into another big enemy flank. Ah, fuck. Kiowa. It's not gonna get there in time.
Radar turned on. Looking for airplanes. Anti-aircraft standing by. Anti-aircraft here. At your command. Apache at your command.
Oh boy. Our guys just getting slowly but surely torn away by the cruise missiles.
Anti-aircraft here.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Apache gunship. Looking for targets of opportunity. Copy. Looking for targets.
There's a Sprut in there somewhere, I know. There it is.
Setting up an attack pattern.
That's an AA gun.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan
Let's not.
maximum power. Flying out.
Okay, I've got the artillery.
Direct fire engagement.
They killed my tank, didn't they? Yes, they did. God damn it.
Recon heli at your command. Flight plan confirmed.
And all of my fucking AA is dead again, because there is so much seed.
They can't know
I just can't get a fucking defense network set up. I just cannot get anything set up because they keep smacking it back down again. Damn, damn, damn.
Abrams here. We're combat ready.
Let's try bringing in some Avengers, maybe.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Kiowa is standing by.
Artillery at your command, sir. Artillery relocating. Weapons team ready. Moving silent. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Last stop. Everybody out.
3-1.
Targets of opportunity.
Not great. Not great. Why do so many strategy games make Russia better than the US? I actually don't really fucking know.
Setting up an attack pattern.
Yay, like one of my first fucking kills so far. Jesus. It's not been going well.
Lining up for attack.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble.
The army snipers haven't got anything spotted. I know there was something in that building, so we're gonna hit it. Oh yeah, there we are.
Artillery on the move. Direct fire on my mark. Cargo truck ready.
Kiowa is mission ready.
The pivots, I don't have enough of them, or they just have too much seed. I think it might just be too much seed, because that damn thing brings in like 4 seed missiles, which overwhelm me pretty much instantly. And I can't seem to get any sort of AA up.
What can I do for you? Sweeping area.
Right, assault breacher, what are you being hit by exactly? That. Okay.
Move backwards. Artillery ready to fire, sir. We're on the move.
Alright, we're just going to continue to try and pick away at them. He's beginning to try and hunt my artillery now. He's pretty much got the freedom to do so.
Heavy armor engaged. Anti-aircraft standing by.
Oh, I don't really know what to bring here to try and fix this. Oh. What's attacking me?
Artillery in combat. Send your orders. Relocating to the next emplacement. Sniper team standing by.
And, okay, you did actually get away. That's something. Fucking nasty. Well, I didn't really kill that. In fact, I barely damaged it.
Air defense here. Providing direct fire. Roger, moving to next waypoint.
I'm gonna need more supplies. I'll just bring it up via Chinook.
I love big guns. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Pushing forward.
My Avengers are now my only source of AA, which is not great. We're continuing to try to push. The teammates are doing a very good job down here trying. They're trying though they can. They're trying their best. Alright, let's spring. I'm gonna try an infantry push.
Artillery standing by.
Damn, my anti-infantry artillery is not performing as well as I was hoping.
The higher they fly, the further they fall. Abrams, ready to roll.
I can try and push across with the assault gun again now. Yep, and they keep pushing across the river. Ooh, boy. Boy. Okay.
Infantry at your command, sir.
We have majority control, okay. I'm gonna help this guy, because he's doing all the work right now, honestly. I'm being fucking useless. Spent too much time trying to set up an AA net that never got going. And instead, I should probably start worrying about the flank.
Get that engine ready. Roger. Shooting on sight. Weapons team at your orders. Anti-aircraft standing by. Anti-tank here. Air defense here. We're combat ready. Humvee awaiting commands. Humvee reporting in. Heavy armor is on the field.
Oh, you nasty little helicopter, you. Die, 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 die. Wow, that is just not doing anything, is it? No, it is really not. There we go.
Humvee awaiting orders. Ready for action. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Moving to shooting position.
And there comes the usual mass wave of cruise missiles.
Air defense at your disposal, sir.
Which luckily did miss me this time, which is nice.
Pedal to the metal.
Already there.
Black Hawk in your command. Dogs on the deck. Digger team here. Anti-tank ready for action. Anti-aircraft specialists ready. Moving as ordered. I want all firepower on that position. Air defense standing by.
Go on, little assaulty thingy. Teach the Russians a thing or two about demolition.
Armor is rolling out. Fuck out, driver.
Good job.
Driver, move out. Pedal to the metal, driver.
Come on.
We are engaged.
Come on. There you go.
Roger. Moving in.
You spent all of your ammo to do it, but you killed it. Good job. Oh, did you? Ah, yes, you did. But there's another alligator over there. Unfortunate.
Landing assistance team. What can I do for you?
Okay, more.
Air defense here.
The Patriot is back up again. Let's begin moving that forward.
Artillery available.
Paladins.
Departing.
Oh.
We're on the move.
You've spotted me somehow. That means you've got dudes behind me. Yes. Yes, you do. You have spotters behind me.
Copy. We take that building.
The question then is, fucking where? Oh, yeah. He's got loads of spotters behind me, must have, because he just called in a dozen cruise missiles on top of me. Either that, or they simply have so much cruise missiles at this point, they can afford to just fish.
We have a building to secure.
Either answer would not surprise me.
Go. Movement. Switching position.
Cruise missiles. More cruise missiles.
Stingers engaged in combat. Roger. We're on the move. Anti-armor here. Need some heavy firepower? Welcome
Oh
to
boy.
the stage, choppers. The Black Hawk is in the air.
Unfortunately, I know they've got a Stinger team over there.
Kiowa here.
Maybe it's out of ammo? I guess we're gonna find out.
Move. I want a base of fire in that building. Weapons team here. Infantry ready for action. Stinger team standing by.
Solid copy. Search and destroy.
I wish I had some mortars right about now.
Copy. Looking for targets.
Infantry here. We
Drop
are
smoke.
engaged. Fucking move. Anti-tank here. We're in combat. Need a helicopter down? Snipers here.
Oh, their Stinger team is also out of ammo. That's good.
Search and destroy.
Oh, no, it's not. Was that the last round you had? I sure hope so. Yay. Right, well, at least I got their helicopter. That's something. Where are my supplies? So they're on the way, slowly but surely.
Artillery relocating. Moving to shooting position.
How's our supply lines? Okay, it's actually looking good.
Moving there now.
Weapons team standing by. Get your asses in that building. Get your gear, we're moving out. Regroup and move up.
Need supplies? Anti-aircraft here.
Infantry reporting in.
Okay, get in, get in.
Anti-tank team at your orders.
Black Hawk, evacuate you. Get more pivots up. Get more Avengers up.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
Yeah, don't really have an answer to that.
Anti-aircraft here. At your command.
We did get it though, which is nice.
Weapons team in combat. Send your orders. Weapons team in combat. Awaiting command.
God, fucking. They really do need to nerf the fucking cruise missiles into the ground, I tell you. Because there's no danger to the enemy aircraft, that's the problem. It just flies over there 5 million miles away and goes like, yeah, dump, 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 dump. Oh, I just wiped out everything with absolutely no threat or danger to myself whatsoever. Oh,
Waypoint received.
Anti-armor at your command, sir.
how adorable is that?
Move, shoot, communicate.
Bring in Thunderbolts, because they're cheap.
Fire and maneuver. Solid copy. Advance and report.
My Avenger has almost gotten its ammunition back.
Check that building. Welcome to the missile age, choppers. Get in that building.
Solid copy.
Go on, my little toe. Be useful.
Pedal to the metal.
Anti-tank team standing by.
Expecting a horde of high explosive shells any second. Oh boy. I'm not even entirely sure what I want or need.
AT specialist here. Go ahead.
I've got one Avenger, I've got another Avenger coming. We've got infantry, we do have a certain sort of kind of hold on that thing. Just more of those.
Roger. Moving out.
More snipers. More army snipers.
Air defense at your disposal, sir.
Stinger team at your command, sir. AT specialists at your disposal. Roger, move and secure.
Okay, let's try and get inside the buildings again.
Ready for action. Fire and maneuver. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
Anti-tank unit here, sir.
Can you see it? You can't.
Forward. Landing assistance team. What can I do for you?
Moving out.
Come on, it's just a little spurt.
AT specialist here. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see that before it leaves cover.
Anti-aircraft specialists ready. Anti-tank team standing by.
Alright, everybody else has got pretty much the same idea of just bringing in an absolute assload
Already there.
of Stingers, as they seem to be our premier anti-tank weapon at the moment.
AT specialist in
Boom,
combat.
nice.
Need a helicopter down? Roger, move and secure.
Anti-aircraft here.
Uh-oh.
At your command. Anti-aircraft here. Fast landing assistance.
Oh, come on. Nice.
We're the AA team. The higher they fly, the further they fall.
And yes, it is somewhat worrying how often the helicopters outrange the AA.
Humvee here.
Somewhat perturbing, one might even say.
Relocating.
Right. Some snipers over there would be really useful.
Awaiting mission.
I can probably be so ballsy as to deploy these near the front line now.
Pedal to the metal.
How are we doing? All fucking credit to the guys in the middle here. They are doing so very well. So very well. They are doing amazingly well.
Reporting in.
6 victory points earned. Fucking fantastic job. They are doing so very well. I am so proud of them. I'm so proud of them.
Team here. Looking for prey. Stinger team standing by.
Okay.
Black Hawk here. We're done here. RTB. Heavy cab. Ready to roll. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Bring us there in 10 seconds. Not 10 fucking minutes. Black Hawk.
Well, something just went boom. And hey,
Ready to rumble.
this may not be entirely in line with, you know, the
Engaging targets with direct target mark. Direct fire.
the Geneva Convention and stuff, you know, blasting fucking falling airmen out of the air, but sometimes you're fighting Russia, and sometimes, you know, that's just what you gotta do, okay? Sometimes you're fighting Russia, and that's just what you gotta do.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Solid copy. Moving out. Driving to coordinates. Armor moving out.
And here comes the next wave of fucking cruise missiles.
E1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go. Target that location.
Cruise missiles, artillery, everything between heaven and earth.
Air defense here. We're combat ready. Abrams here. We're combat
Okay,
ready.
go on to the assault breacher. Make their stuff disappear.
Taking fire. Friendly fighting vehicles ready.
More fucking shit.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble.
Boom. Get dicked.
Back up. The higher they fly, the further they fall. Roger.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Welcome to the missile age, choppers. Troop transport standing by. All trench monkeys, dismount.
Alright, keep moving up those fucking stingers.
Fire and maneuver. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Rolling. Driver, move out.
Well, there goes my tank again.
Armor moving out.
Ah, they fired both missiles, fuck. Right, I really do need to find out where they've got scouts behind me, because they do. They definitely do. I just need to try and figure out where exactly.
Down death. Air defense ready for action. Copy that. Looking for targets.
If I was to guess, I'd probably be assuming over there.
Moving a new fighting position. Solid copy. Advance and report.
Let's find out.
Defense standing by. Friendly fighting vehicle reporting in.
Need more supplies.
Forward.
Let's actually bring a decent amount for this time.
Humvee reporting in. Artillery available, sir. Moving to contact.
Out of range, damn it. Yeah, they sniped that out.
Maneuver.
Don't.
Tied right in front of them. The cavalry arrives in the nick of time. Anti-aircraft standing by. Mobile artillery standing by.
There, that'll give my little board protection against
Artillery reporting in. Kiowa awaiting mission.
their air. Oh, fucking horde of Barbaris is coming over there. Right. Send a helicopter over to guard against it.
That's your command. We're the AA team. Cav is on the field.
Okay. He's advancing. Let's support him with what little I fucking have.
Combat patrol underway.
Including the Bradley.
Roger. Moving out. Moving there now.
Snipers, you may fire now.
Squad,
Little Stinger team. God, look at all those helis.
up. We're moving. Humvee here. Go ahead. Air defense at your disposal, sir.
Oh. He sent in his striker a little bit too deep there. We might finally get it. We did. Nice.
Team under fire. What are your orders? The cavalry has arrived. Air defense here.
Okay, push up. Anti-air. Try and support him.
Right here. We're combat ready. M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go.
Oh shit, look at that. We've got fucking stuff behind us now.
Not again. Thrusting forward.
Air defense here. Personal carrier ready. Looking for enemy contact.
Alright, what happened with that helicopter I sent? Did it just get shot down without doing anything? Probably, yes.
Heavy armor is on the field.
Mass assault from the rear. Lovely.
Heavy armor in combat.
Please unload the surprise.
M1 Abrams here. We're in combat. Stinger team at your command, sir.
Everybody's gonna know the supplies are there, of course, which means they're probably gonna get bombed in 5 seconds, but
Who called the cavalry?
yeah, as long as they survive for those 5 seconds, that's actually probably maybe gonna be enough.
Anti-aircraft here. At your command. Abrams ready to roll. Heavy cav ready to rumble. M1 Abrams ready for action.
Alright, so
Air defense ready for action.
yep,
The higher they fly, the further they fall.
that was
We're combat ready.
predictable.
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Combat patrol underway. Sweeping area. Anti-aircraft standing by.
I have no idea where their spotters are, but they guaranteeably have something back here
Destroy.
that is seeing everything.
Air defense here. We're combat ready.
It is mighty unfortunate.
5 by 5. Lining up for attack. Solid copy. Search and destroy. Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way. Hunters of gunmen.
God, I've done like nothing in this game.
Setting up an attack pattern. Heavy cav is on.
Very sad about it. Where's that come from?
Engaging targets with direct fire.
Bomb that.
Moving to next waypoint. Flyby attack initiated. Anti-aircraft here. At your command.
Caduceus, Krigantes.
Air defense standing by. Driver, move out. Full throttle. Abrams here. We're combat ready. Full artillery ready. Send mission. Artillery ready to fire, sir. Artillery at your command, sir.
Well, that destroyed their supplies. That's something. It is a small victory, but it is a victory of sorts.
Armored cab, ready to rumble. Make way.
More cruise missiles.
Armored cab is on the field.
I love how the Russians just have such a massive cruise missile superiority.
Fire on that position. Full artillery ready. Send mission.
Rearm yourselves. The assault breachers, like the only unit I have that's actually done work.
Fire.
Everything else has kind of just been dying horribly, constantly, achieving frighteningly little.
I need suppressive fire over here. Artillery ready to fire, sir. Artillery available, sir. Copy. Looking for targets. Mobile artillery reporting in. Heavy cav in combat.
Come on, little assault breacher. You're the one thing I have that can detonate stuff. Go on. Make their cover go away. Whee! Blump.
Get that engine running. Laying down suppressive.
One more.
Ready to rain down death.
Arch has been reduced simply just to sniping the enemy's supplies.
Armored is rolling out. Popping smoke.
Pop your smoke and run.
Air defense here. Let's run them over.
Oh, they... I need to know where the fuck that sniper they've got is. I have no idea. I've checked that, I've checked all of this, I haven't found anything.
What can I do for you?
Which worries me.
Moving.
So I was really hoping I'd found something by now.
Apache reporting in.
Even if reality seems to disagree.
Cavalry here. We're under fire. Apache copies. Roger that. Sweeping the air.
They've managed to kill all of my AA as well.
No party without Artie. Copy. Relocating. Roger. We're off your mic. Moving out. Looking for targets of opportunity. Mobile artillery standing by. Going hot.
Stay alive, little Apache. Good boy. Yes, yes.
Roger that.
Make those silly little Russians sad.
Full power. Apache is calm.
And then leave before they shoot you down.
Party without Artie. Target marked. Direct fire. Armored cav here. Backwards. Artillery at your command, sir. Cav is on the field. The
Thunderbolts.
artillery ready to fire, sir. Moving a new fighting position.
Very disappointed by my HE.
Mobile artillery ready. Send mission.
And there comes the cruise missiles. Like fucking Christ.
Smoke deployed.
There's just no way to fucking deal with that shit, is there?
Ready for action.
I thought I'd brought enough PVODs, but the PVODs didn't really
To destroy.
do much to deal with the seed. So the seed just killed them all, and without radar, the PVODs don't shoot artillery. So it's been just a sad and depressing situation ever since, honestly. A sad and depressing situation.
Armored cav ready to rumble. Armored cav is on the field.
At least the Thunderbolts have been doing well. You know, they've been trading better than they have any right to.
In the nick of time. Armored fury is on its way. Cavalry here. Armored cav ready to roll.
This is not going to work out very well, but
Moving out. Armored cav ready to rumble. Someone asked for a ride? Get out in 10 seconds. Not 10 fucking enemy position.
damn it.
The higher they fly, the further they fall. Copy that. Looking for targets. Moving to contact.
You are gonna need more ammo in a second. You missed. For once.
Of time. Spearheading. Anti-aircraft here.
Chinook. More supplies.
Humvee ready. Solid copy. Armored cav glitching the enemy. Air defense ready for action. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Humvee awaiting commands. Roger. We're on the move. Cav is on the
Kill the little tour system. That's a lot of points. There, good boys. Smoke and leave. That is a whole horde of more shit on their way. Oh, damn it. Okay. Thunderbolts, more of you. You are the only things that have managed to be somewhat cost-effective. I have no idea where their spotter has been this whole fucking time. None. And that upsets me greatly. Like, how the... What are they... What are they actually using to spot all of this? I have no fucking clue. Like, I have no idea. I have checked every building now. I have unironically checked every building. And nothing. I still got a positive KD out of that? Really? How the fuck? I don't know how. But somehow we got a positive KD out of that. God knows how. That was just weird. Like, I checked everything behind us. There's no spotter there. No, it's not the forest. Like, I had stuff running up and down the forest that whole time. I had little Avengers in there, the trucks. I checked the forest many, many, many times. But there must have been something, because they were obviously laser guiding in stuff there. Much shamed. Thoughts on board game Twilight Struggle? I have no idea what that is, unfortunately. And Mark Chen also addressing the elephant in the room on why US veterans perform poorly as volunteers in Ukraine. US trained for certain types of war, combined arms. When that style is not available, the US loses. That is correct, yes. Yeah, that was the guy with the cruise missiles, I guarantee you. Yeah, 50% of the kills, yeah, that was the dude just spamming cruise missiles non-fucking stop. Because that does work. That really does work. The Russians do have drones in the game, yes. See, this is again why I wish there was a replay feature, because I need to know where the fuck that sniper was. Because I had my own sniper scouring the area with equal optics, and they found nothing. Very, very weird. Right, so, deck adjustments. The Paladins were fucking garbage. Jesus Christ, they were terrible. The Paladins were very, very, very bad. The Pivads, they didn't achieve as well as I was hoping. Maybe I've just been really unlucky going up against Pivads, because I've seen those things shoot down missiles completely like mad. They did not do so there. It might also be because they were up against somebody who used a lot of seed, because they did not do well with the seed at all. Maybe the Slam Rams, because they do have AMRAMs, and they are also anti-missile. Up armored. I don't think that helps. Maybe a couple of those. That's going to need a lot of resupply, though. The Patriots did very well. The Patriots did excellently. No complaint about the Patriots whatsoever. They had a hard time actually getting established, but once they did very well. The Avengers, well, they need like 8 missiles to kill a fucking chopper, which is not great, but they're also the only anti-chopper I have, so... There you go. Honestly, the Assault Breacher was doing most of the job of dealing with infantry with its rockets. I feel like I need some sort of HE though, but the 155mm HE just didn't do the job. And using MLRSs to clear buildings feels like an enormous waste. Maybe Atacams? But it's only damage 20, which is not great. Like, you're not clearing a building with that. Yeah, they nerfed the Atacam a fair bit. On explosives. God, it seems like such a waste, though. So, that will allow you to laser guide the HE on target. Linebacker can't shoot, The Shorad can. That's 150 points, though. Would I really like to have a 150-point Pivad? Will it be that much better than the Pivad? That's the question. Its range is 1,000 contra... Yeah, same range. Because you're basically doubling the cost of the Pivad, so it's going to need to be a lot better. That's worth a try. Would the reactive armor be worth it? If it allows it to survive a seed missile, it would. We'll try the Shorads. Alright, everything else, the Stingers performed well, the TOW performed well when it could actually see something, the Airborne in their limited capacity performed well, Mechanized Engineers didn't even use them. The Bradleys did good, I should have used more Bradleys. Honestly, we got so fucking cockblocked there, I didn't even really get to test most of the stuff. Painful, painful. Russian frogmen in the river? Maybe, but there's an embankment there. I don't think they can see up. Right, well, that was painful. Let's do it again. It does work, Andrew Grin, it does. And a nice and close elo bracket, that's always good to see. Oh boy. I am worried about one thing, though. They've had 2 betas now, with quite a lot of people playing. I feel like what might happen is that the game releases, you know, normal people start playing it, and then they get just absolutely fuck-stomped. And then they become very sad. Because everyone else playing is basically an 1800 plus elo player from 15 rounds of closed beta. Like, the closed betas are useful, and they will help them fix server issues, which has been their biggest problem so far. And aids a bit in balancing as well, but the issue is you're going to have a lot of, like, good players, meta players, that are going to be running into noobs and just rolling them. And that is something that gets people to uninstall these games. I think it's very smart of them to focus on single-player campaign for this, by the way. Very smart. Because having a story single-player campaign is going to give people a reason to play the couple of hours before, you know, the refund window. And so that when they try to go online, they get their asses destroyed, and they never play the game again. But at least they played the campaign, right? Right? Something. Seems like the meta has already been established. Kind of, yeah. The meta is cruise missiles. Cruise missiles are just really, 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 really ridiculously good. They're really, 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 really good. Right. Kind of want to go for that place. Can't afford that, can I? Oh, it's on the dudes. Damn it. Sniper. Have we got nothing to go in left? Wait, oh, we already had a dude drop. Well, good start. Good start, good start. Always an excellent beginning, that, of course, yep. I'm gonna go straight for that fucking transport. Boom. And before it could drop too, that I guarantee was expensive. But they also sent in everything of their stuff too. And yeah, we don't have players. Fucking Christ, why every damn time? Why every damn time? Now, I think there might be points to be earned here, actually. Boy. Well, we ain't getting over that river. Got the aircraft, got 2 helicopters. The Eagle definitely paid for itself, but, oh boy. Hello there. That pilot is not going to be retrieved, I don't think, because he seems to be on the other end of the map. That is, well, that is just downright unfortunate for him. That is just downright unfortunate for him, indeed. Right, we've ceded control over pretty much the entirety of the map, and, 1 player down. Not great. Not great. Well, we can at least get some capture points over here. So we are going to. Goodbye, little US pilot, you.
Solid copy. 5x5.
He has a shovel, chat, and he's going to China, whether you like it or not. Oh hey, enemy pilots. Nice.
Get out. Go, go, go.
I'll go over there and strafe them then. Why not?
Good copy.
Chin up, standing by.
But the Geneva Convention! T-80s.
Black Hawk at your command. New heading set.
It's a lot of tanks.
Black Hawk is mission ready. Infantry good to go.
Jesus, did they just deploy everything they have on, like, this one side of the map or something? I'm feeling like that might be the case here. Alright.
Heresy is the question. Fire is the answer.
Anti-aircraft specialists ready. Infantry Infantry reporting in.
That one pilot unit is going to be mildly distracting.
Infantry here. Solid copy. Advance and report. Mission's over.
Hello.
Infantry here. Standing by.
I'm not sure what's going on here. But they have very effectively taken out most of my Stinger ammo, so there is that. They have very effectively taken out most of my Stinger ammo. Well, if that was intentional, congratulations. Let's get that in there. You, I told you to evacuate. Hexy, the Geneva suggestions. Yes, that's far more like it. The Geneva suggestions. The mild indications. The potential guidelines. That's all they are. Vague, fairly loose potential guidelines that may or may not be adhered to. Nobody says you have to follow the Geneva Conventions.
Blackhawk ready.
The Geneva Conventions are not,
Putting chalk on the ground.
not really all that
Guaranteed
enforceable,
safe.
really.
Shoot.
Poor little pilots. The Geneva Conventions are irrelevant to the majority of warfaring nations in this game. Cruise missile, cruise missile, cruise missile, cruise missile.
Heavy cab ready to rumble. Driver, move forward. Blackhawk in your command. Need a helicopter down? Landing assistance team. What can I do for you? Infantry at your command, sir.
Um,
Warmed up and ready to
well, we're cruise missiling them right back, so there's that.
copy.
Go on, little Shorad. Go on. I'm gonna need more of you, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yeah, one more Shorad.
Pedal to the metal.
Slam Ram.
Already there.
2 Thunderbolts.
Moving as ordered. New orders. We lead the assault. Infantry in
Oh, damn.
troops in combat.
That's a lot of infantry.
Infantry engaged in combat. Figure team in combat. Signal
Drop smoke. Disengage.
to the missile age, choppers. Lock and load. We're moving.
Let's bring in an Apache.
Heavy weapons here. Sweeping the area. Diggers here. We're under fire.
That is a problem. Okay, where is he? Is he not? Is he just not dropping those dudes?
Anti-aircraft specialists ready.
You just gonna keep going? Oh, well, that's fine by me.
Weapons ready. Digger team here.
Alright, there you are, little hello.
Infantry here. We're in combat. Squad.
Oh, those little fucking dudes are so dangerous.
Roger. Move and secure. Heavy
Weapon squad, why are you not firing? Please. Plus. Yeah, get stuffed, you dirty dogs.
5 by 5. Lining up for attack. Digger team standing by.
Getting sieg stuff and zigged. And unfortunately, they retreated immediately, and they probably dropped a billion infantrymen behind me, didn't they? Yeah.
Apache at your command.
More than likely.
Fit for fight, sir. Roger that. Sweeping the area. Solid copy. Search and destroy. Apache on the warpath. Infantry reporting in. Fire and maneuver! Apache reporting in. Apache awaiting mission. Roger.
Kill that.
You like big guns too?
Oh, shit. Guess I forgot about that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That was a nuke, by the way. I'm sure you noticed. That gets you out of there.
Reporting in. Dogs on the deck. Lock and load. We're moving.
Stingers, could you please? No? Really?
Ready for action.
Oh my god.
Cavalry here.
Come on, Thunderbolt. Kill that T-80. Yes, good boy.
Engage and destroy. Infantry good to go. Stinger team standing by.
Ah, fucking Stingers. You're so bad at finding stuff to shoot at, I swear to god.
Anti-aircraft here. Roger.
Oh, smoke, smoke, smoke.
Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way. Let's crush them.
Sure, Red.
Armored cav is taking fire.
Good.
Defend the smoke. Cavalry engaged in combat.
Damn. So much fucking infantry fighting today.
Weapons team at your command, sir.
Right, Chinook. Let's have you bring an Avenger over here, actually. And mechanized engineers. And supplies. Stuff.
Infantry ready for combat. Bradley fighting vehicles.
Uh-oh.
Air defense standing by.
Well, little Shorad, I hope you feel lucky today, because you're going to need to be very lucky to survive this. Oh, good, good. One hit. You shook it. Shooking it is good.
Moving there now. Cargo drop. Watch your heads. Air defense here. We're combat ready. Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Air defense ready for action. The cavalry has arrived.
How are we actually doing? Terribly. We are winning on kills, mind you, but they are winning massively on points capped,
I love big guns.
which is not fantastic. That Pac-2 Patriot is doing work.
Kiowa is on the warpath.
Bradley ready for action.
But there comes the Seed, and it's not going to have enough missiles to shoot any of that down, is it? Nope.
Bradley ready for combat.
Okay, let's bring one of those over for myself.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Look alive.
Get out of there.
Anti-aircraft
Oh, never mind. There's already a cruise missile on the way.
moving out. Pushing forward. Rock up. We're moving. All hands. Solid copy. Advance and report. Right here. Go ahead. Radar activated. Looking for airplanes.
Kiowa ready.
Come on.
Anti-aircraft here.
Come on.
Command.
Get the radar up. Get it.
Air defense at your disposal.
Get it. It's right there.
Maneuver.
Why are you doing this to me? Oh, you can't shoot at aircraft, can you? You can only shoot at fucking helicopters or something.
Air defense here.
That's a lot of fucking helis.
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Looking for enemy contact.
How do you deal with anti-air? You just bring helicopters. That's how you deal with anti-air. You bring helicopters. Is that the traditional way of countering air units? Not necessarily. Is an effective one? Yes, very much so. Okay, you got that one too. Good.
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you?
Kiowa copies.
Come on, kill it.
Roger. Moving out.
Good boy.
Air defense ready for action.
Right. Fuck's sake. Did we get that? We did not.
Combat engineers at your command.
Alright, we are leading with kills. We're probably gonna get 3 points, they're gonna get 2, so we're gonna keep a small lead.
Flyby attack initiated.
Which is nice.
Anti-aircraft here at your command. Radar turned on.
Let me guess. You know exactly where my Patriot is. Is that it? Oh no.
Recon
Oh
heli.
hey, you actually shot that down. Interesting.
Pedal to the metal.
Hmm.
Sweeping area.
Okay. The shore ride actually proved effective. Nice.
Infantry here. Standing by. Weapons team at your order.
Weapons team, let's leave you back there.
Your orders.
Jesus Christ, another fucking massive, enormous horde of, like, God only knows how many goddamn Iskandars.
Artillery moving out.
I'm going to need more stingers.
Weapons team here. The higher they fly, the further they fall. Move and
God, fucking.
go. Pop and smoke. Weapons team ready.
Going hot.
Smoke. Try to stay alive.
Recon heli here.
Come on, kill them! Jesus, really? They're gonna get... Really? Come now!
New flight plan received.
Ah, for the love of... Really? Neither one of them?
Engineers engaged. Send your orders.
Somehow, I feel as if the Russian helicopters are a little bit too fucking ridiculously tough or something. Who knows? Just a little goddamn bit. Just a little fucking bit.
Heavy weapons ready. New orders. We lead the assault. Infantry ready for action. Heavy weapons here. We clear the way. Move, shoot, communicate. Black Hawk is mission ready. Need a helicopter down? The Black Hawk is in the air. New orders.
Alright, retreat those. Another Kiowa and Apache to take that.
Infantry reporting in.
That Thunderbolt is still alive, which is
Service
amusing.
guarantees citizenship.
I really needed to get supplies over there. I haven't. Okay, we're gonna need to wait for more stuff.
Landscape designers at your command.
That is going to be about 1,000,000 yards out of range. But we're gonna try anyways. Because if I can hit it, that would be extraordinarily valiant. And yes, these things are way, way better at shooting down that stuff.
Black Hawk here. Flyby attack initiated. Copy. Looking for targets. Magic carpet ride is over. Putting troops on the floor. Weapons team at your command, sir.
Oh boy. Okay. This is
Apache standing by.
fine-esque, fine-ish.
Welcome to the missile age.
Sort of, kinda.
Anti-aircraft standing by. At your command, we unleash hell, sir. Direct fire engagement.
I mean, they are using a lot of points on this, so... It's just supply points, so they're not using that much. They're not spending a huge amount, but they are spending something on all of that.
Apache copies. Humvee here. Solid copy. Advance and report. You like big guns too?
Chinook, get you to deliver that. Get more Thunderbolts. I really do want to push on this flank once I have an opportunity to do so.
What are you waiting for? Drive! Ready for action.
Nope. Get out of there, Apache. Damn it. Oh well. That was still 2 attack helis for one rocket heli, so... I shan't complain too loudly about that trade. Come on! Yes, okay, something hit it. Hello there, ground attackers. Are you coming... You coming over here to be mean with me? You are, aren't you? I can tell. Oh, thank God. There's an allied fucking patriot over there. Don't bully my Kiowa, please. There are more enemy pilot behind my lines than there's infantry at this point, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Hit that now. Okay, put that down. And then you're gonna go and find those pilots and execute them. I know that might sound a little bit cruel, but listen to me, they're 200 points a pop. Executing those pilots is of paramount importance to my continued survival and efficiency on this battlefield. They must die so that we may live. For our way of life, chat. For our way of life. Right, blah. Let's bring in the Grey Eagle.
Moving to new grid.
Let's have a look behind our front lines. Everybody's fully resupplied. Good, good.
New flight path set. Air defense here.
I thought I told you to go over there and resupply. Please do. Alright, I got my Thunderbolts.
Who called the cavalry?
I got my Thunderbolts.
We're on the move.
Weapons team standing by.
Anti-aircraft here. At your command.
Hello there.
Drone is en route. Air defense here. We're combat ready.
I don't know what the fuck just killed that, but I'm thankful for it. Okay, we're getting a full-on escalade going here.
Armored cav is on the field. Search and destroy. Armored cav here. Solid copy. Moving a new fighting position. Driver, move out.
We're getting a full-on escalade.
Stinger team here. Lock and load. We're moving.
Setting up an attack pattern. Humvee awaiting orders. Armored Fury is on its way. Cav is on the field. Combat patrol underway.
Jesus! That's just a lot, isn't it?
Infantry at your orders.
Oh boy.
Ready to roll.
The Black Hawk is in the air.
The cavalry arrives in the nick of time. Rolling into combat.
Fucking drones, fucking stuff.
Infantry ready for combat.
Humvee here. Go ahead.
Go on, my darlings.
In the area.
Do what you can.
Air defense standing by. Air defense here. Humvee ready. Cavalry here. We're ready for action.
This is a surprisingly hectic fight. I kind of expected this to be a bit of a dud of a match, with one dude dropping, but this has not been that at all. This has been quite the thing, actually. You know, right now I really wish I'd brought some Humvees with fucking... with 40mm grenade launchers. That would have been unironically super duper mega helpful right now. That would have been so useful right now. Oh Jesus, look at that. They are really going in here. Fuck. I need to get... Bradley's over here? Okay, you go up to spot T-80s. Let's get the Grey Eagle on station. That evacuated. Get the weapon squads on the move. Is the Grey Eagle gonna make it in time? I fucking hope so. Come on, you little boy. Come on, little drone. This is why I don't like drones. They're so fucking slow. They're so fucking slow, bros. They're so fucking slow. The fucking helicopters are gonna get there before me. There, make sure you're lasing them. Boom. Okay. That was certainly something. And whilst that something was happening, I was distracted from everything else over here, as an absolutely ludicrously massive horde of shit impacted me. As yet another massive wave of shit is about to impact me. Jesus! How much stuff do you motherfuckers have?
Landing assistance team, what can I do for you?
I'm genuinely starting to wonder. Alright, go little Thunderbolt. You got yourself a couple of kills.
Someone called for a cab? MLR is ready to fire.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the
And
answer.
there's more coming. Sweet baby Jesus. Oh, longbow, longbow, longbow. Careful there, longbow. What the fuck you doing? Careful there. Careful there, the longbow.
Setting up an attack pattern. Longbow here.
Longbow, you dumbass fucking thing. Jesus. Well, if you simply just throw like 5 people's worth of resources at a flank, it will have a certain effect. They are losing so much stuff, it is almost difficult to fucking count.
Recon heli at your command. Anti-aircraft.
But it is working, sort of. Okay, Bradley's, you might arrive just in the nick of time, I hope, to stem this tide. Right now, I'm yet again wishing that I had managed to find a vehicle with ATGMs or a helicopter with ATGMs. That would have been super duper useful.
Apache on the warpath. Armored transport reporting in.
Right, go on, Bradleys.
Copy that. Looking for targets. Apache standing by. Looking for targets of opportunity.
I mean, in the war of light shit versus light shit, the Bradley ought to be pretty damn good.
Solid copy. Advance and report.
Apache gunship. Troop transport ready. I want a base of fire in that building.
Go on, Bradleys. Show them what you're made out of.
Ready for action. Search and destroy.
God, you are actually out of AA missiles. Like, what the fuck?
Apache reporting in.
Kiowa, there you are.
Mission ready.
Apache is combat ready. Apache at your command.
Fire and maneuver.
Okay, Kiowa,
Engage and destroy.
you're gonna need to shoot down a
Search and
lot of alligators.
someone after a ride?
I have no idea how they're affording this. Like, none. I have no clue. This seems to be a lot more than what they should even be mildly capable of affording.
The cavalry has arrived.
And yet, all of the shit is in front of me right now.
Brad here. Flight path updated. Moving to contact.
Come on, Bradleys.
Standing by. Moving to new fighting.
Come on, Bradleys, you lazy little shits.
Bradley, ready for combat. Bradley fighting
Very disappointed by that Bushmaster. I was expecting a
transport.
lot more against the flank of a BTR.
Armored cab, ready to roll.
What the fuck is this? There's... Okay. There is some bullshit going on here. This is not possible, I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly fucking certain this is not actually possible. That is another wave of like 500 points worth of shit.
Troop transport reporting in. Armored transport reporting in.
Plus helicopters, plus heavy tanks. I'm not sure I believe this, chat. I'm not sure I believe this.
Rocket artillery scanning by.
I think we might have gotten a hold of one of those cheaters that we were talking about early at the beginning of the stream, because these kills are absolutely absurd. We've got 3,605 kills now, and there's another... Oh yeah, this is... No fucking way. No fucking way. Absolutely no way. Not even if all of them were building the exact same stuff. Bear in mind, whenever you lose a unit, you have a cooldown period before you can call in more of that unit, where they need to reform the unit.
Fighting vehicle reporting in.
Eagle copies. Fight, fight, fight.
This should not be possible.
New course set. Flying the coordinates.
Armored cab engaged in combat. Looking for enemy contact.
And there's T-80s. Yeah, like this? No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way they're affording all of this at the same time. Absolutely not. Like, look, my helicopter hasn't even respawned yet because it's still, like, replenishing. And yeah, no, they've got... that thing costs like 600 Oh, no, this is definitely bullshit. Yeah, this is definitely bullshit.
Someone call for a cab?
Oh yeah, this is definitely bullshit. I mean, look at that! There's another 2 alligators and another hind. Okay, get more warriors in, I guess. More Kiowa warriors.
Looking for targets.
More Shorad.
Moving out. Kiowa here.
Stinger team at your command, sir.
God damn you.
Kiowa ready. Setting up an attack pattern.
Air defense. We're in combat.
Recon heli
Nice.
Personal carrier here.
6,400 points killed.
Engaging combat.
looking for targets.
I lost track of my fucking my helicopter got shot down, didn't it? Yes, because I lost track of it.
Bradley, ready for combat. Someone asked for a ride?
Right, so there's T-80s over there in the forest. Let's get in another one of the Globehawks.
Here, at your command.
Drone is on its way.
And I can't even afford one of the equivalent ones.
Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in. Sweeping area.
Okay, let's get the one trophy in.
Armored transport ready. Combat patrol under.
T-80. Alright, well, if I can get behind it and hit its ass, I might be able to stun it or screw it over enough to deal with it. Maybe. Big maybe. But not impossible. Come on, auto cannons. Padunka dunka dunka. Padunka dunka dunka indeed.
Next waypoint received. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Cruise missiles.
Combat patrol underway. Air defense standing by. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Roger. We're on the move. Already there.
The Shorad up there.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
Oh, I'll send the longbow to deal with that. And there goes the Bradleys. And another 4 of them. Yeah, no, they are definitely not waiting for the cooldown. Because they've already spent 8 of those. Here's the 9th. You can only get 4 of those, tops. You can only have 4 of them. And they've currently got another 2 on the field.
Kiowa ready. Going hot.
Kill that.
Search and destroy.
Well, counterattacking against this is a little difficult, because they have literally everything. But we're going to win by 3 points there. They're going to get 9 points for holding everything, because they hold every point on the map. Surprise, surprise. Alright, you blew that up. Good boy.
Copy. Looking for targets. Bradley, ready for combat. Pedal to
Get the
metal.
Shorad deployed.
Apache awaiting mission.
We're going to win by quite a margin on the points, though. That's... Basically, they've got so much infantry, and they're hitting us with so much of it, that we're killing so many of them, they're losing on death points.
Heavy cab. Ready to roll. Armor is rolling out.
Alright, this is risky.
Flyby attack initiated.
I do love my Globehawk, though. I really do love my Globehawk. Its ability to see literally everything is very nice.
One Abrams ready for action. Apache ready for combat.
Alright, tank.
On the field.
We're gonna rely on you to try and retake that.
DZ in sight. Prepare to unload.
Apache here.
Apache, keep a lookout on it.
Kiowa copies.
All fucking 4-post there.
Roger. Engage and destroy.
I'd love to send something over there to kill it, but I don't really have spare shit.
Mission.
Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Armored fury.
Alright, trophy. You're gonna stick with that infantry as closely as you can. I'm betting you're out of ammo for a while ago. Yeah, you've been out of ammo for a while. Alright, let's try and bring you back then.
Operator here. Send mission.
Alright, Send over one of those to guard that, and the slam ram to stop them from just spotting me willy-nilly. Nice captures over there. If I can get that one. Yeah, we've got enough to decrease them by 1. Nice.
Tracking them down.
Could really use some more AA over here. Once that Chinook escapes, we can call in a little bit more. Which it just did, actually. Perfect. Right. Chinook. Ah, damn it, you're on cooldown. Okay, you can bring an Avenger over here. Yes, you can. Do.
M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go.
Don't have any more helis.
Heavy cav is on the field.
Engineers here. We're in combat. Infantry engaged in combat.
Heavy cavalry ready for action.
Apache on the war.
Keep that Apache nearby.
Apache is combat ready.
Keep it low. Keep it safe.
Kiowa standing by.
Chalk's on.
God, I love the ability to be able to... I love the ability to deploy fucking vehicles airborne. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
Looking for targets.
Airborne, you guard the Abrams flank. Engineers, you're going to get the unenviable task of wandering in there and capturing the points. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Air defense, standing by. Search and destroy. Solid copy, moving out.
And get the forepost. Oh, shitty thing.
Anti-aircraft team standing by. Check that building.
Whew. We're actually gonna win on kills, I think. We're almost got the 3rd kill counter unlocked. I mean, this is one way to deal with cheating. Just allow people to gain points from killing them. It's true, that is one way to do it. Okay, Hilo, Chinook. Let's get supplies on board. Airborne and Stinger team. 2 Stinger teams, fuck it. Is that a... Oh, I see. You little piece of shit. Oh. And then the game freezes? No, thank you. I would have been mildly upset if the game had actually frozen there. Ah, shit. What are they... What are they pushing over here?
Armored cav here, we're engaged. Driver, reverse.
What are they pushing over here?
Abrams here, we're combat ready.
Okay, that's taken.
Infantry here. Standing by. Sniper team standing by. Apache gunship.
Heavy transport ready.
Get that stuff unloaded.
Solid copy. We
And
unload
GTFO.
Going hot.
Recon heli at your command.
More alligators.
Apache at your command.
Oh yeah, the SHORADs. The SHORADs are definitely better. They're not perfect, but they're definitely better.
Humvee reporting in.
We're the AA team. Need a helicopter down? We have a building to secure.
Get in there, boys.
Move up.
Leaving the AO.
Kiowa out.
Kiowa is on the warpath.
It tried to escape. It failed.
Humvee awaiting commands.
Go on, snipers. Anti-material rifle that bitch right there. Oh, that's one.
Recon heli here.
He really does not give much of a shit about his units, does he?
Going hot.
Solid copy. Search and
Good job, Kiowa. You are such a fantastic investment, you are.
infantry ready for combat.
You are such a fantastic investment. Always is. The Kiowa, always bring the Kiowa warrior. God, it pays for itself so many times over. The ability to just snipe the occasional 200-point helicopter with that thing. Oh, it's so good.
Apache reporting in.
Oh, and a nuke. Why not? Why not?
Looking for targets of opportunity.
Why not a nuke?
Infantry here.
Armored cab glitching the enemy. Smoke deployed.
Oh, weapons team.
Infantry at your command, sir. Roger that. Sweeping the area.
Let's crush them.
Fucking scratch it.
Is on the field.
Try to get underneath its guns while the Thunderbolt kills it. Good job. And we won on kills. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, chat. Look at fucking that. 27,000 points lost, chat. He lost more than his entire team, chat. Yeah, I think I can fairly confidently assert here that that's a little bit of a cheater right there, chat. I'm fairly confident in my assertion. 27,000 points lost. That was what, 12,000, 16, 19, 19. So he's got more losses than his entire team and 1 to 2 of my teammates on top of that. Yeah, sadly there's no report options or anything like that in the game at the moment. So you can't. It's just a beta, after all, but there's definitely some nonsense going on here. Because that must have been the guy then who brought in like the mass of helicopters and aircraft and drones and stuff. Because, again, the game has a cooldown system. So if you have 4 units in your card and one of them gets killed, then there is a cooldown period between that one unit is left. If all 4 gets killed, you get them back 1 by 1 every time the card recharges. So being able to send in like 8 drones, I think 9 there at one point, is not possible. There will probably be a report option in full launch, you would think. Yeah, can't view his profile either, I don't think. I don't think there's any way to see anything or report it. 27,000 deaths. I mean, we did good though. 2.16 KD. It's pretty good. 2 to 1. Even though we were taking the brunt of that fucking shit. Oh, that was just terrible. That was just terrible. That was just terrible. KD's 0.37. Yeah. So shore ads, definite yes. The shore ads are a definite yes. They're definitely better than the PIV ads by quite some margin. And if you pair them with the Patriot Pack, they're pretty effective at defending themselves, even against, like, I think that was at least double cruise missiles. I don't know how they fare against Seed, though. Like, that's one of the important things. Though it really could use a PIVAD. Like, if I could get, like, 2 PIVADs in there. So you have, like, 1 Shorad, 2 PIVADs, then comes the Patriot. That would be, like, your ultimate air defense net. It is an expensive air defense net, though. I mean, I can take out some of these, because frankly, I barely use them anymore. I just use helicopters to ferry supplies anyways. And maybe some of the slam rams for their anti-missile. The fact that the Shorad can't shoot helicopters is upsetting. Maybe it's better to give them stingers than the Hellfires. I mean, the Hellfires were cute, but I don't feel like they were that good. Like, they hit a helicopter and it did like 1/3 damage. Like, At that point, I think maybe just the Stinger is probably better. Yeah, just the Stinger. Yet again, the effect of the poor little rocket launcher was not really demonstrated in any way whatsoever beyond blowing up a single ammunition depot, I think. And there's the infantry. The infantry did well. I'm happy with the airborne and the mech engineers. They do get their ass kicked by that one super Russian squad with the automatic grenade launchers, but it's kind of to expect, I guess. 85 month. Fuck, that's pathetic. God, that is awful. HE launchers, I see. I'm not convinced by the mechanized engineers. I don't know what they did. 4 M4A1s, then shotguns and smalls. Well, that's a stunny shot, if nothing else. And the Stingers. The most cost-effective fucking unit in this game, I swear to God, is just Stingers. Unironically, it's just Stingers. Stingers are unironically the most cost-effective unit in this game for some absurd goddamn reason. Also, I would love to get... I'm just gonna get the TOW A's. I feel like the TOW B's barely do anything better. And get a couple of... these guys? With heavy machine guns instead. Because I would really have loved to have some Humvees to just act as light fire support in the forest there. That would have been really useful. And at 35 points, they're a hell of a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is a 60-point grenade launcher. Or a 50-point Browning. I mean, the Humvee's going to be softer too, but not that much softer. Not soft that it really matters. Disappointed in the Bradley's performance. They did kind of poorly. I mean, they killed the T-90, so they probably paid for themselves with that kill alone, but still. Disappointed. Stingers are great. Stingers are great, chat. Always bring Stingers. Stingers are like the best thing ever. Everything else is irrelevant. Just bring enough Stingers, and I'm sure you'll win the game eventually. You were, what, the Bradleys? Well, of course I was rushing them like they were tanks. There were lots of enemies over there I needed to kill. They needed to die, chat, and they did do very well against the light enemy armor, so I can't complain too much about their performance. And the Patriot did very well. Definitely need to keep that. That is an excellent little thing. I need to find enough fucking supplies to keep resupplying the damn thing, too. Right. There you go, chat. Broken Arrow. Doorman, good job, Arch. Your KD in this stream is great. Yes, it is. Zero, Arch, play 5 hearts under one roof. Game's wild. I don't even know what that is. Hexy, it's Russian, so it's sturdy. Video game logic. That, yeah, kind of. Mark Shane, one Geneva Convention and POW mechanics. Like, I would love that. I would love to see POW mechanics. That'd be great. So you can capture enemy infantry and regain it and get a point cost back. Yeah, that would be excellent. I'd love it. I'd love it. So, Broken Arrow. It's very good. I think this is basically World in Conflict with Warno. That is it. It's World in Conflict with Warno. It focuses more on using relatively small numbers of troops, like, 1 or 2 tanks, 2 or 3 squads of infantry, 1 or 2 helicopters, stuff like that, and then maneuvering around a lot. And I love the new game mode because it rewards you for capturing territory, and it rewards you for playing effectively. But yes, those are both of the things that you need to worry about in games like this. It is superior to either destruction or conquest in and of themselves, in my opinion. Because conquest has the obvious problem that if you're playing it, all you need to do is hold one objective. And so long as you hold that one objective, you're fine. You won't lose the game. And then you just wait until the last 5 minutes, you build up 1,000,000 units, and you just roll forward. And the enemy has to be like, okay, well, how do we stop this? It happened so many times in the previous beta, where in the last, 2 minutes of the game, just 3 transport aircraft filled with infantry would fly in and dump themselves on top of capture points. Like, okay, well, I mean, they're not going to live there for long, but they're going to live there for the 60 seconds remaining of the game, and that's all they need to do. That was an obvious problem. Whereas now, if you do that, all that you're going to do is you're going to sacrifice an assload of points, and you won't even get the capture points, because the points are awarded at the end of the round instead. Way, 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 way better system. And quite revolutionary too. I don't think I've seen anything like it before, so I'm very happy with that. Gameplay too, the biggest issue with the balancing right now is... Actually, I'll show you that fucking cruise missile bus. The Russian aircraft here. Let's see. Not that one. That one. There you go. With its 12 cruise missiles with 10 kilometers range. That is the biggest issue, where you can have either HE anti-infantry or cluster anti-tank, etc. With the HE probably being the best one. You can fly this thing inside your own deployment zone where nothing can touch it because it has 10 to 8 kilometer range. Fire 6 missiles, they're pinpoint accurate, turn away, fire another 6 missiles, turn away, and there's nothing the enemy can do to shoot you down. And so you just evac the aircraft and you get your points back. And you can just keep doing this. And the only counter to it is having 1,000,000 pivads and SHORADs and hope to God that you can shoot everything down. But there, of course, also comes the problem with SEED. The Su-57, I think, has... Is that the one with the SEED? Is it? Long range, cruise missile, smart... There we go, the anti-radiation. Yeah, there you go. So here you have a stealth aircraft with 4 SEED missiles that cost only 395 points, which is pretty damn cheap. Let's see, the missiles have... Can you fire these from low altitude, I wonder? Damage 14, penetration 300 millimeters of heat, Jesus. And their top attack. Yeah, so even getting armor is not really going to help you against these things whatsoever. So, if you get one of your friends to deploy this thing, and use your spam cruise missiles, there's very little you can do to stop it, because you have to have your radar on to intercept. So when you do the strike with the Tu-160s, and you see oh, that's where the enemy radar is, you send this thing in, it kills 4 or 5 things... and then probably also gets out, because it just killed all of the AA. Unless your air defense grid is 6 pivads or SHORADs and 2 to 3 fucking Patriot batteries, which is a lot of points. You just ain't stopping this shit. So I love the idea of these cruise missile bus things, but I don't know. Maybe they just need to make them even more expensive. I mean, they're already fucking expensive, but... Oh, by the way, yeah, the Soviets also get a cruise nuclear missile, by the way, whilst the Americans have to fly directly over the target and drop it. The Soviets get to fire theirs at 10 kilometers range. Goody. Real goody good there. Do cruise missile cost points? Only in calling it in. When you call in the unit, you pay the point cost on the card, and then when you evac the unit, I think you get I don't know if it's 100% for aircraft, but I think it's pretty close to 100% for aircraft. So you get back virtually all of it. So you can just kind of keep doing it ad infinitum. Penetration 9,999 millimeters. I mean, yeah, it's a tactical nuclear weapon. What can you expect? Now, on the bright side, though, that can be shot down. The TAC cruise missile can be shot down. So there's only one of them, and you need to spend 1,000 points to call it in. So it's pretty gosh darn expensive for the nuke. You get the base value of the aircraft plus any unused ammo. Okay, so there you go. And the thing is, it makes it really difficult to hold a point. Because when you're holding a point, you're only holding it with maybe 3, 4, 5 units, right? Tops. So when this thing comes in with 12 missiles and just levels every house, every piece of cover, it's like, oh, shit, all of my units are dead. At which point you can just wander in with like 2 dudes, like, oh, capture. So yeah, the cruise missiles, maybe, you can probably keep them unnerfed, but you should definitely boost the intercept abilities then of the SHORAD and the PIVADs. Just make it so that if you've got a decent net of those things, the only way you can penetrate them is with, like, mass seed. Like, you're sending in, like, 2 or 3 seed aircraft to overwhelm it. At that point, you're spending, like, 600 points, potentially, and you might not get all of it back. That would be nice, but it's always a very difficult and careful balance to make sure that seed actually has a purpose, whilst also making sure that, you know, it doesn't just completely shut down oral warp or airplay, because that is a big problem in Warno. If you're playing air in Warno, you're kind of just screwed. Air in Warno is like an anti-breakthrough tool. If your enemy smashes through your lines, then you can bomb the shit out of them, and hopefully you can turn them around because they didn't bring enough AA. But trying to get into, like, an enemy-held area with aircraft is fucking impossible, as there's so much super long-range radar AA. Anyways, chat, there you go. Broken Arrow. Very good game. We're definitely playing more of it once it launches. Definitely. Oh, and March in. Instead of cards, what about a line and block unit selection with attachment-detachment mechanic for unit selection/composition? It's kind of got that a little bit here. So you can select certain weapon loadouts for troops, like different variants of their weapons, or different weapon loadouts, like shotguns or assault rifles, stuff like that. But I would like to see even more of it, definitely. That would be even better, so they could specialize the units to kind of break their role, yeah? Maybe you could just have a base unit that is a weapon support team, and then you give them either stingers, or tows, or fucking 50 cal, etc. But it might be a little bit too much in terms of complexity. Right. Now then, finally. Hugo Fugi
Service guaranteed
for €1.
citizenship.
Thank you, Hugo Fugi. I appreciate it. I love our Broken Arrow's quality mode of potato. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's fairly beautiful for what it is. Good night, chat, and I will see you tomorrow, where we're probably going to do more Stalker, I guess. We'll do another round of Stalker. Yeah, we'll do another round of Stalker. And then we'll save Vampire the Masquerade for December as a little Christmas gift. Yes, I like that. Good night, little chat. Good night.